The African elephant is the largest land mammal on Earth, and is one of the two species of elephants found in the world, the other being the Asian elephant. African elephants are native to various habitats across Africa, including savannas, forests, and deserts. Here are some key characteristics and information about African elephants. African elephants are known for their impressive size. Adult males, known as bulls, can reach heights of up to 13 feet at the shoulder and weigh between 10,000 to 14,000 pounds. Adult females or cows are generally smaller, with an average height of about 8.2 feet, and a weight ranging from 4,000 to 6,000 pounds. They have a long, muscular trunk that serves various functions, including breathing, touching, grasping objects, and manipulating food. African elephants have large, fan-shaped ears that help regulate their body temperature. Their ears are also used for communication and can display a range of emotions. Both male and female African elephants can have tusks, which are elongated incisor teeth. However, male tusks tend to be larger and heavier. Unfortunately, African elephants are often poached for their ivory tusks, which has led to significant conservation concerns. They are highly social animals and live in complex family groups known as herds. These herds are typically led by an older, dominant female known as the matriarch. Male elephants often lead more solitary lives or form small groups of bachelor bulls. African elephants are herbivores and primarily feed on a variety of plant matter, including grasses, leaves, bark, and fruits. They require a large amount of food each day to sustain their massive size. African elephants are listed as vulnerable to extinction by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face numerous threats, including habitat loss, human-elephant conflicts, and, as mentioned earlier, illegal poaching for their ivory. Conservation efforts are in place to protect and preserve these magnificent creatures. African elephants play a crucial role in their ecosystems by shaping the landscapes they inhabit and dispersing seeds, making them an important keystone species. Efforts to conserve and protect these elephants are essential not only for their survival, but also for the overall health and balance of African ecosystems. The Bengal tiger is a subspecies of tiger native to the Indian subcontinent, primarily found in India, Bangladesh, Bhutan, and Nepal. It is one of the most well-known and iconic big cat species in the world. Here are some key characteristics and information about the Bengal tiger. Bengal tigers are known for their striking appearance. They have a bright orange to reddish-brown coat with black vertical stripes. These stripes are unique to each individual tiger and serve as a form of identification, similar to human fingerprints. The underside of their body and the inner side of their limbs are white, and they often have a white spot on the back of their ears. Bengal tigers are among the largest tiger subspecies. Adult males can weigh between 400 to 570 pounds and measure 8 to 10 feet in length, not including their tail. Adult females are smaller, weighing between 220 to 350 pounds and measuring 7 to 8 feet in length. They inhabit a range of ecosystems, including tropical and subtropical rainforests, grasslands, and mangrove swamps. Their distribution has historically covered a broad area across the Indian subcontinent, but their habitat has been greatly reduced due to human activities. Bengal tigers are solitary animals, with adults typically living and hunting alone. They are apex predators and feed on a variety of prey, including deer, wild boar, and other large mammals. Tigers are known for their stealth and powerful hunting abilities, capable of taking down prey much larger than themselves. Bengal tigers are listed as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face numerous threats, including habitat loss due to deforestation, and human encroachment, poaching for their body parts, and human-tiger conflicts. Conservation efforts are in place to protect and conserve this subspecies, including the establishment of protected tiger reserves and anti-poaching initiatives. Bengal tigers hold significant cultural and religious importance in the region. They are the national animal of India and are often associated with various Indian traditions, folklore, and religious beliefs. Efforts to protect Bengal tigers and their habitats are crucial not only for the preservation of this magnificent species but also for maintaining the ecological balance of the regions they inhabit. Conservation initiatives aim to address the various threats facing Bengal tigers and ensure their survival in the wild. They are apex predators and feed on a variety of prey, including deer, wild boar, and other large mammals. Tigers are known for their stealth and powerful hunting abilities, capable of taking down prey much larger than themselves. Bengal tigers are listed as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face numerous threats, including habitat loss due to deforestation, and human encroachment, poaching for their body parts, and human-tiger conflicts. Conservation efforts are in place to protect and conserve this subspecies, including the establishment of protected tiger reserves and anti-poaching initiatives. Bengal tigers hold significant cultural and religious importance in the region. They are the national animal of India and are often associated with various Indian traditions, folklore, and religious beliefs. Efforts to protect Bengal tigers and their habitats are crucial not only for the preservation of this magnificent species but also for maintaining the ecological balance of the regions they inhabit. Conservation initiatives aim to address the various threats facing Bengal tigers and ensure their survival in the wild. Wolves are carnivorous predators and primarily prey on ungulates like deer, elk, moose, and bison. Wolves communicate with each other through a variety of vocalizations, including howling, growling, and barking. Howling is a particularly distinctive and far-reaching form of communication, used for territory marking and coordinating pack activities. The gray wolf has faced significant threats and population declines in many regions, due to habitat loss and human persecution. However, conservation efforts, including legal protections and reintroduction programs, have helped some populations recover. In the United States, for example, the gray wolf was listed as an endangered species, but has made a comeback in certain areas. Gray wolves have held cultural significance in many societies throughout history. They have been featured in mythology, folklore, and stories from various cultures. Wolves are often seen as symbols of strength, freedom, and the wilderness. Gray wolves play a crucial ecological role in maintaining the health and balance of their ecosystems by regulating prey populations and influencing the behavior of other species. Efforts to conserve and protect gray wolf populations are ongoing, ensure their continued survival and their role in maintaining biodiversity in their habitat. The domestic cat, often simply referred to as a cat, is a small carnivorous mammal that has been domesticated and is kept as a pet by humans worldwide. Cats are known for their independent and playful nature, as well as their diverse range of breeds and personalities. Here are some key characteristics and information about domestic cats. Domestic cats come in a wide variety of coat colors, patterns, and lengths. They generally have a slender, agile body with retractable claws, sharp teeth, and keen senses, particularly excellent night vision and acute hearing. Domestic cats vary in size, with adult cats typically weighing between 5 to 20 pounds, depending on their breed and individual genetics. They usually measure about 9 to 10 inches in height at the shoulder, and 18 to 20 inches in length. Cats are known for their independent and solitary nature. They are often self-reliant and enjoy grooming themselves. Domestic cats are both crepuscular and nocturnal, meaning they are most active during dawn and dusk and may sleep for a significant portion of the day. They are skilled hunters and have been used by humans for pest control for centuries. Cats were likely domesticated around 9,000 years ago in the Near East, primarily for their ability to control rodent populations around stored grain. Over time, cats have become companion animals as well as working animals. There are hundreds of cat breeds recognized worldwide, each with its own unique appearance and personality traits. Popular breeds include the Persian, Siamese, Maine Coon, and Bengal, among others. Proper care of domestic cats includes providing them with a balanced diet, regular veterinary checkups, vaccinations, and grooming. Cats often require scratching posts to maintain their claws and enjoy mental stimulation through play. Cats communicate with each other and with humans through a variety of vocalizations, body language, and purring. Common vocalizations include meowing, purring, hissing, and growling. Cats are one of the most popular pets in the world, with millions of households adopting them as companions. They offer comfort and companionship to their owners and have been known to have therapeutic effects on human well-being. Domestic cats can breed throughout the year, and female cats, known as queens, can have multiple litters of kittens in a year. It's important to spay and neuter cats to control their population and prevent overpopulation and stray cats. Even well-fed domestic cats often retain their natural hunting instincts. They may hunt toys, pounce on moving objects, or even bring home gifts in the form of small prey animals. Domestic cats have a long history of companionship with humans, and continue to be cherished pets in households worldwide. They offer their owners affection, entertainment, and a deep connection, making them beloved members of many families. The bottlenose dolphin is one of the most well-known and widely recognized species of dolphins. It is a marine mammal known for its high intelligence, playful behavior, and distinctive appearance. Here are some key characteristics and information about bottlenose dolphins. Bottlenose dolphins have a sleek, streamlined body with a distinct, bottle-shaped nose, or rostrum, which gives them their name. They typically have a grayish-blue to grayish-brown coloration on their dorsal side, and a lighter, often whitish coloration on their ventral side. Some individuals may have variations in coloration and markings. Adult bottlenose dolphins can vary in size, with males generally being larger than females. On average, they measure between 8 to 12 feet in length and weigh between 600 to 1,200 pounds. Bottlenose dolphins are highly adaptable and can be found in a wide range of marine environments, including oceans, seas, and coastal areas. They are known for their ability to inhabit both deep and shallow waters. These dolphins are known for their social and playful nature. They often travel in groups, called pods, which can consist of a few individuals to several dozen. Bottlenose dolphins are known for their acrobatic displays, including leaping out of the water and riding the bow waves created by boats. They are carnivorous and feed on a varied diet of fish, squid, and other small marine creatures. Their hunting techniques can involve cooperative efforts within a pod to corral and capture prey. Bottlenose dolphins are highly vocal and use a wide range of clicks, whistles, and body language to communicate with each other. They have signature whistles that may serve as a form of identification among individuals. Bottlenose dolphins are considered one of the most intelligent species on Earth, with complex problem-solving abilities, a capacity for learning, and an advanced social structure. They have been studied extensively for their cognitive abilities, and have been known to cooperate with humans in various ways, such as assisting fishermen in some regions. While not all populations of bottlenose dolphins are threatened, some are facing habitat degradation, pollution, accidental entanglement in fishing gear, and other human-related threats. Conservation efforts are in place to protect and manage their populations, including efforts to reduce bycatch and protect important habitats. Bottlenose dolphins are popular in marine parks, aquariums, and marine wildlife tours due to their charismatic behavior and intelligence. However, the captivity and display of these animals have raised ethical and welfare concerns, leading to discussions about the treatment of dolphins in captivity. Bottlenose dolphins have captivated human interest and imagination for centuries, and continue to be a subject of fascination and study for marine scientists and enthusiasts. Their presence in the world's oceans is a reminder of the rich biodiversity of marine life, and the importance of conservation efforts to protect their habitats. The grizzly bear is a subspecies of the brown bear, and is one of North America's most iconic and powerful land mammals. Grizzly bears are known for their imposing size, distinctive hump of muscle on their shoulders, and a range that spans parts of the United States and Canada. Here are some key characteristics and information about grizzly bears. Grizzly bears typically have a dense fur coat that ranges in color from light brown to dark brown, often with white-tipped hairs that give them a grizzled appearance, hence their name. The hump of muscle on their shoulders is a distinctive feature. Adult grizzlies can weigh from 300 to over 1,500 pounds and stand 6 to 7 feet tall when on their hind legs. Historically, grizzly bears were found in various regions across North America, including the western United States, Alaska, and western Canada. However, due to habitat loss and human encroachment, their range has significantly diminished. Grizzly bears can be found in a variety of habitats, including forests, alpine meadows, and tundra. They are highly adaptable and can thrive in both coastal and inland environments. Grizzly bears are generally solitary animals, except during the mating season or when a mother is caring for her cubs. They are omnivorous with a diet that includes a wide range of foods such as berries, roots, grasses, fish, small mammals, and carrion. They are powerful predators and are known to catch and eat salmon. During the annual salmon runs in some regions, grizzly bears hibernate during the winter months in colder regions. They enter a state of torpor, during which their body temperature drops, and they live off stored fat reserves. Hibernation can last for several months. Grizzly bears are considered a threatened or endangered species in many areas, due to habitat loss, hunting, and conflicts with humans. They are protected by various conservation laws and regulations in both the United States and Canada. As human populations expand into bear habitats, conflicts between grizzly bears and humans have become a significant issue. These conflicts can result in property damage, injury, or death for both bears and humans. Conservation efforts aim to reduce such conflicts through education. They are resistant food storage and habitat protection. Grizzly bears hold cultural significance for many indigenous peoples in North America, who view them as sacred animals and incorporate them into their mythology and traditions. Grizzly bears are an important part of North America's natural heritage, and their conservation is a critical concern to preserve the ecological balance of their habitats. Efforts to protect and manage grizzly bear populations involve both conservation measures and strategies to reduce human-bear conflict, allowing these magnificent animals to continue to roam their native landscapes. The red fox is one of the most widely recognized and widely distributed species of foxes in the world. It is known for its adaptability, distinctive reddish-orange fur, and cunning behavior. Here are some key characteristics and information about the red fox. Red foxes have a slender and agile body with a pointed snout and large, prominent ears. They are known for their reddish-orange fur, but their coloration can vary, and they can also be gray-silver or even black. They typically have a white underbelly, throat, and chin. Some individuals may have white markings on their face, paws, and tail tip. Adult red foxes are typically small to medium-sized predators. They typically measure about 18 to 26 inches in length, excluding their bushy tail, which can add another 14 to 16 inches. They usually weigh between 6 to 15 pounds. Red foxes are highly adaptable and can be found in a wide range of habitats, including forests, grasslands, urban areas, and even deserts. They are among the few mammal species that have successfully adapted to urban environments. Red foxes are primarily crepuscular, meaning they are most active during dawn and dusk. They are solitary animals and are known for their intelligence and cunning hunting techniques. They are opportunistic omnivores, feeding on a variety of foods, including small mammals, birds, insects, fruits, and carrion. Red foxes are vocal animals and use a range of vocalizations, including barks, yips, screams, and howls to communicate with each other. They are known for their distinctive high-pitched screams, often heard during the mating season. Red foxes typically mate in late winter, and after a gestation period of about 51 to 53 days. Females give birth to a litter of kits. A litter can range from 1 to more than 10 kits, with an average of around 4 to 6. The parents, especially the female, play a significant role in raising and caring for the young. Red foxes have a wide distribution and can be found in North America, Europe, Asia, and parts of North Africa. They have been introduced to other regions as well. Red foxes are not considered a threatened or endangered species, and are categorized as least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Their adaptability to various habitats and their ability to coexist with humans have helped them maintain healthy populations. Red foxes have long been a subject of fascination and have appeared in various cultures, folklore, and mythology. Their intelligence, resourcefulness, and adaptability make them one of the most successful and widespread members of the canid family, which includes wolves, coyotes, and domestic dogs. The humpback whale is a magnificent and well-known species of baleen whale found in oceans around the world. These whales are famous for their distinctive appearance, behaviors, and enchanting songs. Here are some key characteristics and information about humpback whales. Humpback whales are large marine mammals with a distinctively knobby head and a stocky, robust body. They have long pectoral fins that can be up to 1/3 of their body length. Their most recognizable feature is the hump on their back just before the dorsal fin, which gives them their name. Humpback whales also have a series of knobby bumps, called tubercles, on the leading edge of their flippers. Adult humpback whales can reach lengths of 39 to 52 feet and weigh between 25 to 40 tons. Males are slightly smaller than females. Humpback whales are typically dark gray to black on their dorsal side, with a white or mottled white and black underside. Some individuals may have unique patterns on their flippers and tails that can be used for identification. Humpback whales are known for their long-distance migrations, which can cover thousands of miles. They migrate between feeding areas in cold, nutrient-rich waters near the poles, and breeding and calving grounds in warmer, tropical waters closer to the equator. Humpback whales are filter feeders, and primarily prey on small schooling fish and krill. They use a feeding technique called bubble netting, in which they blow a ring of bubbles underwater to trap and coral their prey before lunging through the bubble net with their mouths open. Humpback whales are famous for their acrobatic displays, including breaching, tail slapping, and flipper slapping. They are also known for their complex and hauntingly beautiful songs, which are sung by males during the breeding season. These songs can last for up to 20 minutes and are believed to play a role in attracting mates. Humpback whales have faced significant threats from commercial whaling in the past, which led to population declines. However, they have been protected under international agreements since the 1960s, and many populations have shown signs of recovery. They are currently listed as a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Conservation efforts continue to monitor and protect humpback whale populations and their habitats. Humpback whales have cultural and spiritual significance for many indigenous peoples around the world. They are also a popular subject of study and admiration for scientists, wildlife enthusiasts, and tourists who engage in whale-watching activities. Humpback whales are beloved and iconic creatures of the ocean, celebrated for their grace and beauty. Their conservation is vital not only for their own survival, but also for the health and diversity of marine ecosystems in which they play a crucial role. The chimpanzee is one of the two species of great apes native to Africa, the other being the bonobo. Chimpanzees are highly intelligent and social primates known for their complex behaviors, tool use, and close genetic relationship to humans. Here are some key characteristics and information about chimpanzees. Chimpanzees have a robust ape-like body with long arms and a short, webbed torso. They are covered in dark brown to black hair, with a paler face, hands, and feet. Adult males are generally larger than females and may have a more pronounced sagittal crest. Adult chimpanzees typically measure between 3 to 4 feet in height when standing upright, and have a body length of about 3 to 4.6 feet. They weigh between 70 to 130 pounds, with males being larger than females. Chimpanzees are found in a range of forested habitats in tropical and subtropical Africa, including rainforests, savannas, and woodlands. They are distributed across 21 African countries. Chimpanzees are highly social animals and live in communities known as troops. These troops can vary in size from a few individuals to over 100 members. They communicate through a variety of vocalizations, facial expressions, and body postures. Chimpanzees are omnivorous and primarily eat diet. that includes fruits, leaves, flowers, seeds, insects, and occasionally small mammals. They are known to use tools, such as sticks and leaves, to extract insects from tree bark or to crack open nuts. Chimpanzees are known for their advanced cognitive abilities. They can solve complex problems, learn from experience, and even use tools for various purposes, such as fishing for termites or using leaves as sponges to drink water. Research has shown that they possess a high degree of self-awareness. Chimpanzees are listed as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face significant threats from habitat loss due to deforestation, illegal hunting for bushmeat, and the capture of infants for the illegal pet trade. Conservation efforts are in place to protect their populations and habitats. Chimpanzees share about 98% of their DNA with humans, making them our closest living relatives. This genetic similarity has made them invaluable subjects for scientific research on evolution, behavior, and medical studies. Chimpanzees have been featured in various cultures, folklore, myths, and religious beliefs. They have also been subjects of study in fields like primatology, anthropology, and psychology, shedding light on human evolution and behavior. Chimpanzees are remarkable creatures with a complex social structure and advanced cognitive abilities. They are an essential part of the natural world and are invaluable for our understanding of our own evolutionary history and the importance of conservation efforts to protect them and their habitats. The common raccoon, scientifically known as Prussian lotor, is a highly adaptable and intelligent mammal native to North and Central America. Raccoons are known for their distinctive appearance, including their mask-like facial markings and ringed tails. Here are some key characteristics and information about the common raccoon. Raccoons have a stocky, medium-sized body covered in dense gray to brown fur with a noticeable mask of black fur that surrounds their eyes. They also have a bushy, ringed tail. Adult raccoons typically weigh between 8 to 20 pounds and measure about 2 to 3 feet in length, including their tail. Common raccoons are highly adaptable and can be found in a variety of habitats, including forests, wetlands, urban areas, and suburban neighborhoods. They are known for their ability to thrive in human-altered environments. Raccoons are primarily nocturnal, meaning they are most active during the night. They are omnivorous and have a varied diet that includes fruits, nuts, insects, small mammals, birds, and scavenged human food. They are excellent climbers and swimmers and are known for their dexterous front paws, which they use to manipulate objects in open containers. Raccoons communicate with each other through a range of vocalizations, including chattering, hissing, growling, and purring. They also use body language and scent marking to convey information. Raccoons have a breeding season in late winter or early spring. Female raccoons, called sows, give birth to litters of typically 2 to 5 kits. The kits are born blind and helpless and are cared for by the mother until they are weaned and able to fend for themselves. While raccoons do not hibernate in the same way as some other animals, they can go into a state of torpor during extremely cold or harsh winter conditions. During this time, they may reduce their activity and conserve energy. Common raccoons are not considered a threatened or endangered species. In fact, they are often considered a nuisance in urban and suburban areas due to their scavenging behavior and ability to raid trash cans in gardens. However, their adaptability has helped them maintain stable populations. Raccoons have appeared in various cultures, folklore, and stories, and are sometimes associated with trickery and cleverness. They have also been featured in cartoons and literature. Raccoons can carry diseases such as rabies, and contact with them should be avoided. It's important for humans to take precautions when encountering raccoons, and to ensure that pets are vaccinated against diseases like rabies. Common raccoons are known for their resourcefulness and adaptability, which has allowed them to thrive in a variety of environments. While they may sometimes pose challenges for humans, they are an integral part of the ecosystems. They inhabit and play roles in seed dispersal and controlling certain pest populations. The polar bear is a large carnivorous mammal native to the Arctic region. It is well adapted to its harsh, icy environment, and is often considered the largest land carnivore in the world. Polar bears are famous for their striking appearance, and their reliance on sea ice for hunting seals, their primary prey. Here are some key characteristics and information about polar bears. Polar bears have a distinctive appearance with a thick layer of blubber and dense fur to help them survive in the frigid Arctic temperatures. They are covered in white fur that appears creamy or yellowish when aged. Their fur helps them blend into the snowy environment. They have a long neck, a large head, and strong limbs, which are adapted for swimming and hunting. Their paws are wide and have non-retractable claws that provide traction on ice. Adult polar bears are massive, with males being larger than females. They can measure 8 to 10 feet in length and stand 4.4 to 5.5 feet at the shoulder. Adult males typically weigh between 900 to 1,600 pounds, while adult females weigh less, typically between 400 to 700 pounds. Polar bears are primarily found in the Arctic region, including the Arctic Ocean, surrounding seas, and coastlines. They rely on sea ice as a platform for hunting seals, which are their main source of food. Polar bears are carnivorous predators, and their primary prey is seals, particularly ringed seals and bearded seals. They use their keen sense of smell and patience to look at seal-breathing holes in the sea ice, and ambush their prey when they surface. Polar bears are excellent swimmers and can cover long distances in the water. They are known to swim for hours or even days to reach new hunting grounds or floating sea ice. The male polar bears give birth to 1 to 3 cubs, usually in December or January after a gestation period of about 8 months. They give birth in inns made of snow and ice. Mothers are dedicated caregivers and nurse their cubs for several months. Polar bears are listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature due to the ongoing loss of their sea ice habitat caused by climate change. The reduction in sea ice affects their ability to hunt and can lead to malnutrition and declining populations. Conservation efforts are focused on addressing climate change and protecting critical polar bear habitats. Polar bears have cultural and spiritual significance for many indigenous peoples of the Arctic. They are also a symbol of the Arctic wilderness and are featured in various cultural myths and stories. The polar bear's existence is deeply intertwined with the Arctic ecosystem, and their survival is a barometer for the health of this fragile environment. Climate change poses the most significant threat to their future, making their conservation a pressing global concern. Efforts to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and protect Arctic habitats are essential for the long-term survival of polar bears. The giraffe is a long-necked, herbivorous mammal native to Africa. It is the tallest land animal on Earth and is known for its distinctive appearance, characterized by its extremely long neck, spotted coat, and ossicons. Here are some key characteristics and information about giraffes. Giraffes have a tall, slender body with long legs and a long neck that can measure up to 6 feet in length. Their coat is covered in irregular patches or spots that can range in color from orange and brown to white, with the pattern varying among different giraffe subspecies. They have 2 small horn-like ossicons on top of their head and tufts of hair on their ossicons. Giraffes are the tallest land animals, with adult males typically standing between 15 to 18 feet tall at the shoulder. Adult females are slightly shorter. They can weigh between 1,600 to 3,000 pounds. Giraffes are found in a variety of habitats across sub-Saharan Africa, including savannas, woodlands, and grasslands. They are known for their adaptability to different ecosystems. Giraffes are herbivorous browsers, feeding primarily on leaves, buds, and shoots from tall trees and shrubs. Their long necks and specialized tongue, which can reach up to 18 inches in length, allow them to access foliage that is out of reach for many other herbivores. They are most active during the day. Giraffes are social animals and often live in loose groups known as towers or journeys. These groups can vary in size and composition. Adult males tend to be more solitary and join groups of females only during the breeding season. The male giraffes give birth to a single calf, although twins are rare. Gestation lasts for about 15 months, and the calf is usually born while the mother is standing. Newborn giraffes are already quite large, standing about 6 feet tall at birth. They can walk within hours of being born and are cared for by their mothers. Giraffes are vulnerable to predation, particularly when they are young. Lions and hyenas are the primary predators of giraffe calves, while adult giraffes are less frequently targeted due to their size and powerful kicks. Giraffes are currently listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face threats such as habitat loss, poaching for their meat and hides, and human-wildlife conflict. Conservation efforts are focused on protecting their habitats and monitoring and managing their populations. Giraffes have captured the human imagination for centuries, and are often seen as symbols of grace and uniqueness. They have been featured in art, literature, and cultural traditions around the world. Giraffes are iconic African animals known for their elegance and remarkable adaptations. Efforts to protect their habitats and populations are essential to ensuring the survival of these captivating creatures for future generations. The domestic dog, scientifically known as Canis lupus familiaris, is a subspecies of the gray wolf, and is one of the most diverse and widely distributed domesticated animals in the world. Dogs have been companions to humans for thousands of years, serving various roles, including hunting, herding, guarding, and most commonly as beloved pets. Here are some key characteristics and information about domestic dogs. Dogs come in an astonishing variety of breeds, each with its own unique characteristics, appearance, and traits. These breeds have been selectively bred over generations for specific purposes, such as working, hunting, or companionship. Popular breeds include Labrador Retrievers, German Shepherds, Golden Retrievers, and Bulldogs, among many others. The appearance of domestic dogs varies widely among breeds, with differences in size, coat type, color, and physical features. They can range from tiny toy breeds to large and powerful working breeds. Domestic dogs vary in size from very small breeds, like the Chihuahua, which may weigh just a few pounds, to giant breeds like the St. Bernard, which can weigh over 200 pounds. Dogs are known for their diverse personalities and temperaments. Individual dogs can exhibit a wide range of behaviors, from highly energetic and playful to calm and reserved. Their behavior can also be influenced by factors like training, socialization, and genetics. Dogs are considered one of the most intelligent animals on Earth, and are known for their ability to learn commands, solve problems, and form strong bonds with their human companions. This intelligence has led to their use in various roles, including search and rescue therapy and assistance for individuals with disabilities. Dogs communicate with humans and other dogs through a combination of vocalizations, body language, and facial expressions. Common vocalizations include barking, growling, whining, and howling. Dogs are omnivorous and can thrive on a diet that includes both animal-based and plant-based foods. Commercial dog food is formulated to provide the essential nutrients dogs need, but some owners choose to feed their dogs homemade or raw diets. Female dogs are called bitches, and male dogs are called studs or dogs. Dogs typically reproduce through mating, and the gestation period lasts about 9 weeks. A litter of puppies can vary in size but usually consists of 4 to 6 puppies. The lifespan of a dog can vary depending on factors like breed, size, and overall health. Smaller breeds tend to live longer, with lifespans ranging from 10 to 15 years or more. Larger breeds may have shorter lifespans, often between 7 to 12 years. Dogs have been cherished companions in various cultures throughout history and have played important roles in human society, including as working animals, loyal companions, and symbols of loyalty and fidelity. Proper training and socialization are important for dogs to become well-behaved and well-adjusted pets. Training helps them learn commands and behaviors, while socialization exposes them to various people, animals, and environments to ensure they can adapt to different situations. Domestic dogs hold a special place in the hearts of many people around the world. Their companionship, loyalty, and versatility make them beloved members of countless families and communities. The cheetah is a remarkable large cat known for its incredible speed and striking appearance. It is the fastest land animal capable of reaching speeds of up to 70 miles per hour in short bursts. Cheetahs are unique among big cats due to their specialized adaptations for speed and hunting. Here are some key characteristics and information about cheetahs. Cheetahs have a slender, athletic build with a small head, long legs, and a distinctive golden-yellow coat covered in black spots. Their white underbelly contrasts with their spotted back, and they have black tear tracks running from the inner corners of their eyes down to their cheeks. Adult cheetahs typically weigh between 110 to 140 pounds and measure about 28 to 35 inches at the shoulder. They have a body length of about 44 to 57 inches, and a tail length of about 25 to 32 inches. Cheetahs are primarily found in open grasslands, savannas, and semi-desert regions of Africa. They are particularly associated with the Serengeti Plains in East Africa. Cheetahs are solitary animals and are known for their exceptional hunting skills. They primarily hunt small to medium-sized ungulates, such as gazelles and impalas, and rely on their incredible speed and stealth to get close to their prey before initiating a sprint. Cheetahs are the fastest land animals and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just a few seconds. Their acceleration and top speed make them effective sprinters, but limit their endurance over long distances. Cheetahs use a stalking and sprinting technique to hunt. They get as close as possible to their prey before launching a high-speed chase, often covering distances of 1,500 to 2,000 feet during a sprint. Once they catch their prey, they suffocate it by biting its throat. Cheetahs are listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face significant threats, including habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and poaching. Cheetah populations have declined in recent years, and conservation efforts are in place to protect these iconic cats and their habitats. Female cheetahs typically give birth to a litter of 3 to 5 cubs after a gestation period of about 90 to 95 days. Cubs are born blind and vulnerable, and the mother cares for them and teaches them to hunt until they become independent at around 18 months of age. Cheetahs are generally solitary, but sometimes small groups of related females or a mother with her cubs can be observed. Males often roam alone or form small, transient groups called coalitions with their siblings. Cheetahs have captured human fascination for centuries and have been featured in various cultures, folklore, art, and literature. Their speed and elegance make them symbols of agility and grace. Cheetahs are charismatic and iconic animals known for their incredible speed and agility. Their conservation is crucial to preserving biodiversity and the balance of ecosystems in their habitats. Efforts to protect these endangered big cats involve safeguarding their natural environments and mitigating human-wildlife conflicts. The orangutan is a large, long-haired great ape native to the rainforests of Southeast Asia. They are known for their distinctive appearance, which includes shaggy, reddish-brown fur and a relatively large body size. Orangutans are highly intelligent and are one of the closest living relatives to humans. Here are some key characteristics and information about orangutans. Orangutans have long, powerful arms and a bulky body. Adult males are significantly larger than females and develop large cheek pads called flanges, which become more prominent as they age. Their fur is reddish-brown, and they have a distinctive face with a wide mouth and small, close-set eyes. Adult male orangutans typically weigh between 110 to 220 pounds and can stand about 4.5 to 5.5 feet tall. Adult females are smaller, weighing around 66 to 110 pounds, and standing about 3.5 to 4.5 feet tall. Orangutans are arboreal animals, meaning they spend much of their lives in trees. They inhabit dense tropical rainforests and swamp forests, where they swing from tree to tree in search of food, and rest in nests made from leaves and branches. Orangutans are primarily frugivorous, meaning they primarily eat fruit. However, they also consume leaves, bark, insects, and occasionally small vertebrates. Their diet varies depending on the availability of food in their habitat. Orangutans are solitary animals and are known for their slow and deliberate movements through the forest canopy. They are intelligent and use tools, such as sticks, to extract insects or honey from tree crevices. They are also capable of learning complex tasks. Female orangutans give birth to a single offspring at a time, with a gestation period of about 8.5 months. Infant orangutans are dependent on their mothers for several years, and maternal care is critical for their survival. Both Bornean and Sumatran orangutans are listed as critically endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face significant threats from habitat loss due to deforestation, illegal logging, and palm oil plantations. Hunting and the illegal pet trade also pose threats to their populations. Orangutans have been featured in the folklore and cultural traditions of indigenous peoples in their native habitats. They have also been subjects of study in fields like primatology and conservation biology. Conservation efforts are focused on protecting the remaining rainforests in Borneo and Sumatra, as well as addressing the illegal wildlife trade. Orangutans are considered a flagship species for rainforest conservation, because their survival depends on the preservation of their habitat, which is vital for countless other species and the overall health of tropical ecosystems. The African lion is one of the most iconic and well-known big cats in the world. It is often referred to simply as the lion, and is recognized for its majestic appearance and powerful presence. African lions are the only big cats that live in social groups called prides. Here are some key characteristics and information about African lions. Adult lions have a muscular, stocky build with short, tawny-colored fur and a paler underbelly. They are known for their impressive manes, which are most prominent in adult males. The color of the mane can vary from blond to black, and the size and darkness of the mane are often indicators of a male lion's age and dominance. African lions are the second largest big cats in the world, after tigers. Adult males typically weigh between 330 to 500 pounds, and can stand about 4.5 to 6.5 feet tall at the shoulder. Adult females are smaller, weighing between 260 to 400 pounds. African lions are found in a variety of habitats across sub-Saharan Africa, including grasslands, savannas, and open woodlands. They are adapted to a range of ecosystems, but are most commonly associated with the African savanna. Lions are known for their social behavior and live in prides, which typically consist of related adult females, their offspring, and a coalition of adult males. The females are responsible for hunting, while the males protect the pride's territory and offspring. Lions are carnivorous predators and primarily prey on large mammals, such as wildebeest, zebras, buffalo, and various antelope species. Lions are known for their cooperative hunting techniques, which involve teamwork to bring down larger prey. Lions communicate with a variety of vocalizations, including roars, grunts, and chuffing sounds. Roaring is particularly characteristic of male lions and serves to establish territory and attract females. Female lions can give birth to a litter of 1 to 6 cubs, with the average being 2 to 4 cubs. Cubs are born blind and are dependent on their mother's milk for several months. Lionesses in a pride often coordinate their births to raise their cubs together. African lions are currently listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face threats from habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and poaching. Conservation efforts are in place to protect lion populations and their habitats. Lions have held cultural significance in various societies throughout history, and are often associated with strength, courage, and ability. They have been featured prominently in art, literature, and mythology. African lions are iconic symbols of the African savanna, and play a crucial role in the ecosystems they inhabit. Efforts to protect these majestic animals and their habitats are vital, not only for their conservation but also for the overall health of African ecosystems. The koala is a marsupial native to Australia and is renowned for its distinctive appearance and arboreal lifestyle. Despite its name, the koala is not a bear but rather a marsupial, closely related to kangaroos and wallabies. Here are some key characteristics and information about koalas. Koalas have a plump, bear-like body covered in thick, soft, and grayish-brown fur. They have a round face with a prominent black nose, large fluffy ears, and small dark eyes. Koalas have strong, grasping hands with opposable thumbs and sharp claws, which are adapted for climbing and gripping branches. Adult koalas vary in size, but on average they measure between 24 to 33 inches in length and weigh between 9 to 33 pounds. Males are usually larger than females. Koalas are primarily found in eastern and southeastern Australia, inhabiting eucalyptus forests and woodlands. They are arboreal animals, spending most of their lives in the trees. Koalas are herbivores with a highly specialized diet. They primarily feed on the leaves of eucalyptus trees, which are low in nutrients and high in fiber. Koalas have evolved a digestive system adapted to detoxify the chemical compounds in eucalyptus leaves. Koalas are generally solitary and sedentary animals. They are most active during the night and spend the majority of their time sleeping or resting in the trees. They are excellent climbers and use their strong limbs and sharp claws to move through the branches. Koalas are currently listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face several threats, including habitat loss due to deforestation, land development, and wildfires. Additionally, diseases like chlamydia and vehicle collisions pose risks to their populations. Koalas have a slow rate of reproduction. Female koalas usually give birth to one offspring, known as a joey. After a gestation period of about 34 to 36 days, the joey remains in the mother's pouch for about 6 months, before gradually transitioning to riding on her back. It takes about a year for the joey to become fully independent. Koalas are known for their distinctive vocalizations, which include low grunts and a loud, guttural sound known as a bellow. These vocalizations are often used to establish territory and communicate with other koalas. Koalas are beloved symbols of Australia and have a special place in the country's culture and tourism industry. They are often associated with Australia's unique wildlife and are frequently depicted in art, souvenirs, and media. Efforts are ongoing to protect and conserve koala populations, including the preservation of their natural habitats and the treatment of diseases that affect them. Conservation organizations and researchers are working to address the challenges faced by these iconic marsupials in order to ensure their long-term survival. The red kangaroo is the largest marsupial and the largest terrestrial mammal native to Australia. It is an iconic and highly recognizable species known for its distinctive appearance, powerful legs, and remarkable hopping ability. Here are some key characteristics and information about the red kangaroo. Red kangaroos have a sturdy, muscular build with a long, powerful tail and strong hind legs. They are covered in short, coarse fur that varies in color from reddish-brown to gray, with the males often having a redder hue. Their face is characterized by a small, rounded head, large ears, and a prominent snout. Red kangaroos are the largest marsupials and can be quite massive. Adult males, known as boomers, can stand over 6.6 feet tall and weigh up to 200 pounds. Females, known as flyers, are generally smaller, with an average height of about 4.9 feet and a weight of around 50 to 100 pounds. Red kangaroos are found throughout most of Australia, inhabiting a wide range of ecosystems, including deserts, grasslands, and open woodlands. They are particularly well adapted to arid regions and can tolerate extreme heat and limited water sources. Red kangaroos are primarily crepuscular, meaning they are most active during dawn and dusk. They are herbivorous and primarily graze on a diet of grasses and other vegetation. Their powerful legs and tail enable them to hop at high speeds and cover large distances efficiently. Kangaroos are known for their unique mode of locomotion, hopping. They are the only large mammals that use hopping as their primary means of movement. Their long and powerful hind legs allow them to cover great distances with each hop, and they can reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour. Female red kangaroos, known as flyers, typically give birth to a single joey, although twins can occur on rare occasions. After birth, the tiny underdeveloped joey crawls into its mother's pouch, where it continues to develop and nurse for several months. Red kangaroos are often found in loose, nomadic groups called mobs, which can consist of several individuals. Males are generally solitary, and they may fight for access to females during the breeding season. Red kangaroos are abundant and widespread throughout Australia, and are not considered a threatened species. In fact, their populations can sometimes become so large that they can have detrimental effects on local ecosystems. They are commercially harvested for their meat and hides. Red kangaroos hold cultural significance in Australia, and are often featured in Aboriginal art and mythology. They are also a symbol of the country, appearing on the Australian coat of arms. Red kangaroos are a symbol of Australia's unique wildlife, and are an important part of the country's natural heritage. Their adaptability to a wide range of habitats and their distinctive behavior make them a fascinating species to study and observe in the wild. The gray squirrel refers to several species of tree squirrels, most notably the eastern gray squirrel, that are widely distributed across North America. They are known for their distinctive gray fur and bushy tails. Here are some key characteristics and information about gray squirrels. Gray squirrels have a grayish coat of fur with a white underbelly. Their tails are long and bushy, often carried arched over their backs. They have sharp claws on their feet for climbing, and sharp incisors for gnawing on nuts and other objects. Adult gray squirrels typically measure about 9 to 11 inches in length, with their tails adding an additional 7 to 9 inches to their overall. They usually weigh between 12 to 24 ounces. Gray squirrels are highly adaptable and can be found in a variety of habitats, including deciduous and mixed forests, urban and suburban areas, and parks. They are known for their ability to thrive in human-altered environments. Gray squirrels are diurnal, which means they are most active during the daytime. They are agile climbers and spend much of their time in trees, where they build nests known as drays from twigs and leaves. They are known for their energetic and acrobatic behavior, often seen leaping from tree to tree. Gray squirrels are omnivorous and have a varied diet that includes nuts, seeds, fruits, buds, flowers, fungi, and even bird eggs and insects. They are especially known for their habit of burying nuts and seeds in the ground, which helps them store food for the winter. Some of these buried items are forgotten and can grow into new plants, contributing to forest regeneration. Gray squirrels typically have 2 breeding seasons per year, one in late winter, or early spring, and another in late summer. After a gestation period of about 44 days, female squirrels give birth to a litter of usually 2 to 4 young called kits. The mother cares for and nurses the kits in the nest until they are ready to venture out on their own. Gray squirrels communicate through vocalizations, including chattering, barking, and squeaking sounds. They also use their tails to signal other squirrels, often flicking or twitching them as a form of communication. Gray squirrels are not considered threatened or endangered, and are among the most common squirrel species in North America. However, in some regions, they can be considered pests, due to their habit of raiding bird feeders and damaging gardens. Gray squirrels are familiar and beloved animals in many North American communities. They are often featured in literature, cartoons, and folklore, and they are a common sight in parks and urban areas where they can be seen foraging for food. Gray squirrels play important roles in their ecosystems by aiding in seed dispersal and contributing to the regeneration of forests. They are also valued for their adaptability and resilience in various environments. The common bottlenose dolphin, scientifically known as Tursiops truncatus, is one of the most well-known and widely recognized dolphin species. It belongs to the family Delphinidae and is characterized by its distinctive appearance and playful behavior. Here are some key characteristics and information about the common bottlenose dolphin. Common bottlenose dolphins have a sleek, streamlined body with a slightly bulbous forehead, which gives them their characteristic bottlenose appearance. They have a grayish to bluish-gray dorsal side, and a lighter gray or cream-colored ventral side. These dolphins often have a light gray or white patch on their belly. Adult common bottlenose dolphins typically measure between 6 to 12 feet in length, and can weigh between 300 to 1,400 pounds. Males are typically larger than females. These dolphins are found in warm and temperate waters around the world, including coastal and offshore areas of oceans and seas. They are known for their adaptability and can thrive in a variety of marine environments, from shallow bays to deep offshore waters. Common bottlenose dolphins are highly social animals, and are often observed in groups known as pods, which can vary in size from a few individuals to several hundred. They are known for their acrobatic behaviors, including leaping out of the water, riding the bow waves created by boats, and somersaulting. They are also known to use their echolocation abilities to locate prey. These dolphins are carnivorous and primarily feed on a diet of fish, squid, and crustaceans. They are skilled hunters and often work together in coordinated efforts to catch prey. Common bottlenose dolphins are known for their extensive vocal repertoire, which includes clicks, whistles, and body slaps. They use these vocalizations to communicate with each other and navigate their environment. Each dolphin has a unique whistle, which can be used for individual identification. Female bottlenose dolphins typically give birth to a single calf after a gestation period of about 12 months. Calves are born tail first and are usually around 3.3 to 4 feet in length. They are nursed by their mothers and stay close to them for several years. The common bottlenose dolphin is considered a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. However, some populations face threats such as habitat degradation, entanglement in fishing gear, and pollution. Conservation efforts are in place to protect and monitor these dolphins, especially in regions where they are more vulnerable. Bottlenose dolphins are beloved by many people and have been featured in various cultural forms, including movies, television shows, and literature. They are also a popular attraction in marine parks and aquariums, where they can be observed by the public. Common bottlenose dolphins are charismatic and intelligent marine mammals that play a vital role in marine ecosystems. Their conservation is important, not only for their own well-being, but also for the health and balance of the oceans they inhabit. The western gorilla is a species of great ape, and one of the two species of gorillas, the other being the eastern gorilla. Western gorillas are native to the forests and lowland swamps of Central and West Africa. They are known for their powerful build, intelligence, and complex social structures. Here are some key characteristics and information about the western gorilla. There are two subspecies of western gorillas, found in a range that includes several Central African countries, such as Cameroon, Ghana, Nigeria, and the Republic of the Congo, found in a small region on the border between Nigeria and Cameroon. The cross-river gorilla is the most critically endangered gorilla subspecies. Western gorillas have a robust, muscular body covered in dark brown to black hair. They have a broad chest, a large head with a pronounced brow, ridge, and hands and feet adapted for both grasping and walking on all fours. Adult male western lowland gorillas can weigh between 300 to 450 pounds, and stand about 5.6 feet tall when upright. Adult females are smaller, weighing between 150 to 250 pounds and standing about 4.3 feet tall. Western gorillas inhabit dense tropical and subtropical rainforests, swamps, and lowland forests in Central and West Africa. They are primarily terrestrial but are skilled climbers and spend time both on the ground and in trees. Western gorillas are diurnal, meaning they are active during the day. They are herbivorous and primarily feed on leaves, stems, fruit, and other plant material. They are known for their knuckle-walking gait when moving on the ground. Western gorillas live in social groups called troops or clans, typically led by a dominant silverback male. Troops can vary in size, with some consisting of just a few individuals, and others comprising multiple females, young, and subordinate males. Western gorilla society is complex, with intricate relationships and hierarchies. The male western gorillas give birth to a single infant after a gestation period of about 8.5 months. Infants are dependent on their mothers for several years, and remain close to them, riding on their mothers' backs. Both subspecies of western gorillas are currently listed as critically endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face severe threats, including habitat loss due to deforestation, hunting for bushmeat, and diseases. Conservation efforts are focused on protecting their habitats, reducing illegal hunting, and studying and monitoring their populations. Western gorillas have captured human interest for centuries, and are often subjects of research and conservation efforts. They have been featured in documentaries, literature, and cultural symbols, and are a source of fascination for people around the world. Preserving the habitats and populations of western gorillas is vital not only for the conservation of this endangered species but also for the preservation of biodiversity in the rainforests of Central and West Africa. Efforts to protect these great apes are essential for their survival and the health of their ecosystems. The red panda is a small arboreal mammal native to the eastern Himalayas and southwestern China. Despite its name, the red panda is not closely related to the giant panda. Instead, it belongs to its own unique family, Ailuridae. Red pandas are known for their striking appearance, with reddish-brown fur and a bushy tail. Here are some key characteristics and information about red pandas. Red pandas have a distinctive appearance. They are covered in long, soft fur that is reddish-brown on their back and sides, while their face, belly, and legs are white. They have a mask-like pattern of dark fur around their eyes and a long, bushy tail with alternating reddish-brown and white rings. Adult red pandas typically measure between 20 to 26 inches in length, excluding their tail, which can add an additional 12 to 20 inches. They usually weigh between 6 to 12 pounds. Red pandas are found in temperate forests, with bamboo understories in the eastern Himalayas and southwestern China. They inhabit elevations ranging from 6,000 to 12,000 feet above sea level. Red pandas are primarily solitary animals and are crepuscular, meaning they are most active during dawn and dusk. They are skilled climbers and spend a significant portion of their time in trees, where they forage for food and seek refuge from predators. Red pandas are primarily herbivorous, with bamboo making up a significant portion of their diet. They also consume fruits, berries, acorns, insects, and small vertebrates when available. Their diet can vary seasonally, with a preference for bamboo in the winter. Red pandas are listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face several threats, including habitat loss due to deforestation and agricultural expansion, as well as poaching for their fur and the illegal pet trade. Conservation efforts are in place to protect their habitats and address these threats. The male red pandas typically give birth to a litter of 1 to 4 cubs, after a gestation period of about 90 to 140 days. The cubs are born blind and are dependent on their mother's care for several months, before becoming more independent. Red pandas have cultural significance in the regions where they are found, and are sometimes considered symbols of good luck. They have also gained popularity worldwide due to their cute and distinctive appearance, and have been featured in various forms of media and conservation campaigns. Red pandas are charismatic and unique animals that have captured the hearts of many people around the world. Their conservation is essential not only for their survival but also for the protection of the diverse ecosystems they inhabit in the Himalayan and Chinese mountain regions. The hippopotamus, often simply referred to as a hippo, is a large, herbivorous mammal native to sub-Saharan Africa. It is known for its massive size, barrel-shaped body, and semi-aquatic lifestyle. Hippopotamuses are among the largest land mammals in the world, and are known for their formidable appearance. Here are some key characteristics and information about hippos, found in various freshwater habitats across sub-Saharan Africa, including rivers, lakes, and swamps. Found in West Africa, primarily in forests and swamps. Pygmy hippos are significantly smaller than common hippos, and are considered a separate species. Common hippos have a massive, barrel-shaped body covered in grayish-brown to dark gray skin. They have short legs with 4 webbed toes on each foot, which make them excellent swimmers. Their large head features a wide mouth filled with sharp teeth, including long canine teeth known as incisors. Adult common hippos are among the heaviest land mammals, typically weighing between 3,000 to 4,500 pounds, and measuring around 10 to 16 feet in length. Pygmy hippos are much smaller, weighing between 400 to 600 pounds, and measuring about 4 to 6 feet in length. Hippos are primarily aquatic animals, and are often found in freshwater habitats such as rivers, lakes, and swamps. They spend a significant portion of their time submerged in water to stay cool, and protect their sensitive skin from the sun. Hippos are known for their semi-aquatic lifestyle, spending the day in the water, and venturing onto land at night to graze on grasses and other vegetation. They are strong swimmers and can hold their breath underwater for several minutes. Despite their large size, hippos are surprisingly agile and fast on land, capable of outrunning humans. Hippos are herbivores and primarily feed on grasses and other aquatic plants. They have large muscular jaws and sharp teeth adapted for grazing and crushing vegetation. Hippos are generally social animals and live in groups known as pods. These groups can range in size from a few individuals to over 100. The social structure within a pod is hierarchical, with dominant individuals maintaining control. Female hippos give birth to a single calf after a gestation period of about 8 months. The calf is born in the water and is typically nursed underwater by its mother. Mother and calf have a strong bond, and the calf remains dependent on its mother for several months. The common hippopotamus is classified as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, due to habitat loss, poaching for their ivory canine teeth, and conflicts with humans. The pygmy hippopotamus is also listed as endangered. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these iconic animals and their habitats. Hippos have been a part of various African cultures and folklore. In modern times, they are often featured in zoos and wildlife documentaries, captivating people with their unique appearance and behaviors. Hippos play important roles in their ecosystems by shaping wetland habitats and promoting biodiversity. Conservation efforts aim to ensure the survival of these impressive and charismatic animals while addressing the challenges they face in the wild. The moose, also known as the Eurasian elk in Europe, is a large and iconic species of deer native to North America and Eurasia. It is the largest extant member of the deer family and is known for its impressive size, long legs, and distinctive palmate antlers in males. Here are some key characteristics and information about moose. Adult moose are among the largest terrestrial mammals in the world. They typically stand between 5.6 to 6.9 feet tall at the shoulder, and can reach lengths of 7.9 to 10.8 feet from nose to tail. Males are generally larger and heavier than females. The largest moose can weigh up to 1,800 pounds. Moose have a robust body with a hump-like shape on their shoulders and long, slender legs. Their fur varies in color from dark brown to nearly black, and they have a dewlap, or a bell of skin hanging from their neck. The most distinctive feature of male moose is their large, palmate antlers, which can span up to 6 feet across and have broad, flattened palms. Moose are adaptable and can be found in a variety of habitats, including boreal forests, coniferous and deciduous forests, swamps, marshes, and tundra. They are most commonly associated with northern regions of North America and Eurasia. Moose are herbivores and primarily feed on a diet of woody vegetation, including the leaves, twigs, and bark of trees and shrubs. They are known to browse on a wide range of plant species, including aquatic plants, and require substantial daily intake of food. Moose are generally solitary animals, although they may form loose groups or small family units during certain times of the year. They are most active during the early morning and late evening and are excellent swimmers. Mating season, or the rut, typically occurs in the fall. Male moose engage in vocal displays and physical contests for access to females. After a gestation period of about 230 days, female moose give birth to one, or rarely two calves in the spring. Calves are born with a reddish-brown coat and grow rapidly. Moose populations vary across their range, but overall, they are not considered globally threatened. However, certain subspecies and populations may face localized threats from habitat loss, hunting, and climate change. Moose hold cultural significance in the regions they inhabit, and are often featured in folklore, indigenous traditions, and hunting culture. They are also a popular subject in wildlife photography and tourism. Moose are charismatic and emblematic animals of northern wilderness areas, known for their imposing size and majestic antlers. They are an important part of the ecosystems they inhabit, influencing plant communities through their browsing habits, and providing a source of sustenance for predators, such as wolves and bears. The snow leopard, sometimes referred to as the hounce, is a large and elusive big cat native to the mountainous regions of Central and South Asia. It is known for its stunning appearance, adapted for cold and high-altitude environments, and its status as a vulnerable species. Here are some key characteristics and information about the snow leopard. Snow leopards are well adapted to their high-altitude, cold environments. They have a thick fur coat that is generally a pale, smoky gray with dark rosette spots on their body and tail. Their fur helps them blend into the rocky and snowy terrain. Snow leopards have a long tail, which is used for balance, and their face is marked with distinctive dark markings, including a set of dark lines running from the eyes to the nose. Adult snow leopards typically measure between 6 to 7.5 feet in length, including their tail, which can account for up to 40 of their total length. They stand about 24 inches tall at the shoulder. Males are generally larger than females, with weights ranging from 90 to 120 pounds. Snow leopards are found in the rugged mountainous regions of Central and South Asia, including the Himalayas, the Pamirs, the Hindu Kush, the Karakoram Range, and other high-altitude areas. They are adapted to living in extreme cold and are often found at elevations of 9,800 to 17,000 feet above sea level. Snow leopards are solitary animals and are known for their elusive and secretive nature. They are crepuscular and nocturnal, meaning they are most active during dawn and dusk. They are skilled climbers and are capable of navigating steep and rocky terrain. Snow leopards are carnivores and primarily prey on blue sheep, Himalayan tahr, ibex marmots, and other small mammals and birds found in their mountainous habitats. They are ambush predators and use their excellent camouflage to stalk and pounce on their prey. Snow leopards are listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face a range of threats, including habitat loss due to human activities, poaching for their fur and bones, and retaliatory killings by herders protecting their livestock. Conservation efforts are aimed at protecting their habitats, reducing human-wildlife conflicts, and combating poaching. Female snow leopards give birth to a litter of 2 to 3 cubs after a gestation period of about 90 to 100 days. Cubs are born blind and remain with their mother for up to 2 years, learning essential hunting and survival skills. Snow leopards have cultural significance in some of the regions they inhabit, including in the traditions and beliefs of local communities. They have also gained global attention and are often featured in wildlife documentaries and conservation initiatives. The snow leopard is a symbol of the remote and rugged landscapes of the high mountains, and its conservation is crucial for maintaining the biodiversity of these fragile ecosystems. Efforts are underway to protect and conserve this magnificent and endangered big cat species. The white rhinoceros is one of the 2 species of rhinoceros found in Africa, the other being the black rhinoceros. Despite its name, the white rhinoceros is not actually white, but is grayish or yellowish-gray in color. It is a massive and herbivorous mammal known for its wide mouth and large body size. Here are some key characteristics and information about the white rhinoceros. The name white rhinoceros is believed to be a mistranslation of the Afrikaans word wid, which means wide and refers to the rhino's broad mouth. It was originally called the wide-mouthed rhinoceros, distinguishing it from the black rhinoceros, which has a more pointed or hooked upper lip. White rhinoceroses have a massive body with thick, grayish to brownish-gray skin that can appear almost white when caked in mud. They have 2 prominent horns on their snouts, with the front horn usually longer than the rear one. The front horn can reach lengths of up to 5 feet or more. White rhinoceroses are the second largest land mammals after the African elephant. Adult white rhinos can weigh between 4,000 to 5,000 pounds, and stand about 4.6 to 6 feet tall at the shoulder. White rhinoceroses are primarily found in savannas, grasslands, and open woodlands in southern and eastern Africa. They prefer areas with access to water for drinking and mud wallowing. White rhinoceroses are herbivores with a diet consisting mainly of grasses. They are grazers and use their wide mouths to crop grass close to the ground. Their large size and foraging habits play a crucial role in shaping the grassland ecosystems they inhabit. White rhinoceroses are typically solitary animals, although they may form loose groups occasionally, especially around water sources. They are known for their calm and gentle demeanor, especially when undisturbed. They have poor eyesight, but a keen sense of smell and hearing. White rhinoceroses are currently classified as near threatened by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They have faced severe threats from habitat loss and poaching for their horns, which are highly valued in some cultures for their use in traditional medicine and as status symbols. Conservation efforts have been implemented to protect white rhino populations and reduce illegal poaching. Female white rhinoceroses give birth to a single calf after a gestation period of about 16 to 18 months. The calf remains close to its mother and is nursed for several months. White rhinoceroses are iconic African animals and are often featured in wildlife documentaries, conservation campaigns, and tourism. They hold cultural significance in some African cultures and are considered important symbols of African wildlife. Efforts are ongoing to protect and conserve white rhinoceros populations, including habitat preservation, anti-poaching initiatives, and community-based conservation programs. These efforts are essential for ensuring the survival of this magnificent species in the wild. The beluga whale, often referred to as the white whale, is a distinctive and social marine mammal found primarily in the Arctic and subarctic regions of the northern hemisphere. Belugas are known for their striking appearance, including their white or pale gray coloration, prominent forehead, and vocal nature. Here are some key characteristics and information about the beluga whale. Beluga whales are easily recognizable due to their all-white or pale gray skin, which sets them apart from most other cetacean species. They have a round, bulbous forehead, known as a melon, which lacks the pronounced beak found in other whale species. Belugas have a wide, flexible neck that allows them to turn their heads in various directions. Adult beluga whales typically measure between 10 to 18 feet in length, with males generally being larger than females. They can weigh between 2,000 to 3,500 pounds. Belugas are highly adaptable and can be found in a range of Arctic and subarctic environments, including coastal areas, estuaries, and open ocean. They are known to inhabit both shallow and deep waters. Beluga whales are social animals and often travel in groups called pods. These pods can vary in size, with some consisting of a few individuals, and others numbering in the hundreds. They are known for their vocalizations, which include a wide range of clicks, whistles, and other sounds used for communication and echolocation. Belugas are carnivorous and primarily feed on a diet of fish, including species like salmon, cod, and herring, as well as squid and crustaceans. They are skilled hunters and use echolocation to locate prey. Beluga whales are classified as near threatened by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face various threats, including habitat degradation, climate change, pollution, and potential conflicts with human activities, such as shipping and industrial development. Conservation efforts are in place to protect their habitats and monitor their populations. Female beluga whales typically give birth to a single calf. After a gestation period of about 14 to 15 months, calves are born with a dark gray or brownish coloration and gradually become paler as they mature. The mother and calf have a strong bond, and the calf depends on its mother for nourishment and protection. Beluga whales hold cultural and economic importance for some indigenous communities in the Arctic, who have relied on them for subsistence, hunting, and cultural practices for generations. They are also a popular attraction in some marine parks and aquariums, where they can be observed by the public. Beluga whales are charismatic and unique marine mammals that thrive in some of the most extreme environments on Earth. Their conservation is essential not only for their own well-being, but also for the health and balance of the Arctic ecosystems they inhabit. The domestic cow, scientifically known as Bos taurus, is one of the most common and economically important domesticated animals around the world. Cows are a type of cattle and are primarily raised for their milk, meat, and other byproducts. They are large herbivorous mammals with a long history of domestication. Here are some key characteristics and information about domestic cows. Domestic cows come in various breeds, each with its own unique characteristics and physical traits. However, they generally have a large, heavy-set body with 4 legs, a short tail, and a broad head with 2 curved horns. Their fur can vary in color, including black, brown, white, and spotted patterns. The size of domestic cows varies among breeds. On average, adult cows stand about 4.5 to 6 feet tall at the shoulder and can measure 6 to 9 feet in length. Their weight can range from 900 to 2,200 pounds or more, depending on the breed. Domestic cows are found on farms and ranches worldwide, in a wide range of climates and environments. They are raised in both temperate and tropical regions. Cows are herbivores, and their primary diet consists of grasses and other plant material. They have a specialized stomach with 4 compartments that allows them to digest and ferment plant matter efficiently. Some cows are also fed supplementary grains and forages to meet their nutritional needs. Domestic cows are generally social animals and often form herds, which can provide safety and companionship. They have a hierarchical social structure within a herd, with a dominant cow leading the group. Cows are known for their gentle and docile nature, but can become defensive when protecting their calves. Female cows, called cows or heifers, can give birth to a single calf. After a gestation period of approximately 9 months, cows are typically weaned from their mothers at around 6 to 8 months of age. The reproductive cycle of cows is closely managed in the dairy and beef industries to optimize breeding and productivity. Domestic cows serve various purposes, including some cows are bred for milk production, and their milk is used to produce dairy products like milk, cheese, butter, and yogurt. Beef cattle are raised for their meat, which is a significant source of protein in many diets. Cowhide is used to produce leather products, including clothing, shoes, and upholstery. In some parts of the world, cows are used as draft animals for plowing fields and pulling carts. Various cattle breeds have been developed to meet specific agricultural needs, leading to a wide diversity of breeds worldwide. Conservation efforts are in place to preserve rare and heritage breeds to maintain genetic diversity within the cattle population. Domestic cows have played a crucial role in agriculture in human societies for thousands of years, providing essential resources and contributing to the livelihoods of people around the world. They continue to be a vital part of the global food supply and economy. The Tasmanian devil is a carnivorous marsupial native to the island of Tasmania, which is part of Australia. It is known for its distinctive appearance, powerful jaws, and ferocious demeanor, which have earned it the reputation of being a fearsome scavenger. Here are some key characteristics and information about the Tasmanian devil. Tasmanian devils are stocky and have a black coat with white markings on their chest and rump. They have a large head with strong jaws, sharp teeth, and a pointed snout. Their ears are rounded, and their short tail resembles that of a possum. Adult Tasmanian devils typically measure about 20 to 30 inches in length, and stand about 12 inches tall at the shoulder. They weigh between 9 to 26 pounds, with males generally being larger than females. Tasmanian devils are native to Tasmania, an island state of Australia. They inhabit a variety of environments, including forests, woodlands, coastal scrublands, and farmlands. They are known to be adaptable to different habitats. Tasmanian devils are primarily nocturnal, meaning they are most active at night. They are solitary animals and are known for their aggressive and pugnacious behavior, particularly during feeding and mating interactions. They are not territorial and may have overlapping home ranges. Tasmanian devils are scavengers and opportunistic feeders. They primarily feed on carrion, but they are also known to consume small mammals, birds, insects, and even vegetation when food is scarce. They have powerful jaws and teeth that allow them to crush bone and consume almost all parts of their prey. Female Tasmanian devils give birth to live young. After a gestation period of about 3 weeks, they typically produce a litter of 20 to 30 undeveloped embryos, which then migrate to the mother's pouch. Only a few of these embryos survive, as the mother has limited teats in her pouch. The surviving young, called joeys, continue to develop in the pouch, and are carried by their mother for several months before becoming independent. Tasmanian devils have faced significant threats in recent years, primarily due to a contagious cancer known as devil facial tumor disease. This disease has caused a sharp decline in wild populations. As a result, they are listed as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Conservation efforts include captive breeding programs and research to find solutions to combat devil facial tumor disease. Tasmanian devils are an iconic and unique part of Tasmania's natural heritage. They have also gained recognition and popularity worldwide, partly due to the character pays from the Warner Bros. Tasmanian devils are important to the ecological balance of Tasmania's ecosystems as scavengers, and play a significant role in controlling the population of carrion and their habitats. Conservation efforts are critical to ensuring their survival and protecting their genetic diversity. The common European hedgehog is a well-known and widespread species of hedgehog native to Europe, including the British Isles. It is one of the most recognizable small mammals due to its distinctive appearance, characterized by spines or quills covering its back. Here are some key characteristics and information about the common European hedgehog. European hedgehogs have a round, stout body covered in sharp spines that serve as a protective armor. These spines are actually modified hairs. Their coloration can vary from light brown to dark gray, and they have a pale face with a pointed snout. Their legs are short, and they have a small furry tail. Adult common European hedgehogs typically measure about 8 to 12 inches in length, not including the tail. They can weigh anywhere from 1 to 2.5 pounds. These hedgehogs are highly adaptable and can be found in a variety of habitats, including gardens, woodlands, grasslands, and urban areas. They are particularly common in suburban and rural environments, where they can find food and shelter. European hedgehogs are nocturnal, meaning they are most active during the night. They are solitary animals and are known for their foraging behavior. They have a keen sense of smell and hearing but relatively poor eyesight. Hedgehogs are omnivorous and have a varied diet. They primarily feed on insects such as beetles, earthworms, and caterpillars, but they also consume other small invertebrates, amphibians, and even small mammals. They have been known to eat fruits and berries on occasion. Breeding occurs in late spring and early summer. Female hedgehogs give birth to a litter of 4 to 6 young, known as hoglets. After a gestation period of about 4 to 6 weeks, the hoglets are born blind and covered in soft spines, which harden as they grow. European hedgehogs are known for their ability to hibernate. During the winter months when food is scarce, they typically hibernate in nests made of leaves and grasses in a sheltered location, such as a hedge or burrow. During hibernation, their body temperature drops, and their metabolic rate decreases to conserve energy. While the common European hedgehog is not globally threatened, it has faced population declines in some regions due to habitat loss, road mortality, and pesticide use. Efforts are underway to raise awareness about their conservation and to provide suitable habitats, such as wildlife-friendly gardens, to support hedgehog populations. Hedgehogs have been a part of European folklore and mythology for centuries, and are often depicted in literature, art, and popular culture. They are also appreciated by gardeners for their role in controlling insect pests. Common European hedgehogs play a valuable ecological role by helping to control insect populations. They are cherished by many for their endearing appearance, and are a symbol of the European countryside. Conservation efforts aim to protect these unique and beneficial creatures. The harbor seal, also known as the common seal, is a marine mammal found in coastal waters and estuaries of the northern hemisphere. It is one of the most widespread and recognizable seal species, known for its distinctive appearance and behavior. Here are some key characteristics and information about the harbor seal. Harbor seals are medium-sized seals with a sleek, torpedo-shaped body designed for efficient swimming. They have a smooth, dense coat that varies in color, from pale gray to brownish gray with dark spots and speckles. Their large, expressive eyes are round and dark, giving them a curious and appealing appearance. Adult harbor seals typically measure between 4.5 to 6 feet in length and weigh between 150 to 370 pounds. Males are generally slightly larger than females. Harbor seals are highly adaptable and can be found in a variety of coastal environments, including rocky shorelines, sandy beaches, mudflats, estuaries, and tidal inlets. They are known for hauling out on exposed rocks, sandbars, and floating ice to bask in the sun. Harbor seals are generally solitary animals but can be seen in small groups, or colonies, especially during the breeding season. They are known for their curious and inquisitive nature, and are often seen poking their heads out of the water to observe their surroundings. Harbor seals are carnivorous and primarily feed on a diet of fish, including species such as herring, cod, and flounder. They are skilled hunters, using their strong swimming abilities to chase and capture prey. Mating and pupping season for harbor seals varies by location, but typically occurs in late spring or early summer. Females give birth to a single pup, which is born on land or ice. Pups are born with a white coat, which they shed after a few weeks. Harbor seals are considered a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, due to their relatively stable population. However, they are protected in many regions to prevent disturbance and harassment by humans. Habitat degradation and human activities, such as pollution and entanglement in fishing gear, can pose threats to harbor seals. Harbor seals are often featured in wildlife tourism and are a popular subject for wildlife photography and observation. They have also played a role in the folklore and mythology of some coastal communities. Harbor seals are important members of coastal ecosystems, contributing to the balance of marine food chains and serving as indicators of the health of coastal environments. Efforts to protect their habitats and reduce human disturbance are essential for the conservation of this charming and ecologically significant species. The sperm whale is one of the largest and most iconic species of toothed whales, known for its enormous size, distinctive appearance, and remarkable diving abilities. It is the largest toothed predator on Earth and is famous for its role in literature, particularly in Herman Melville's novel Moby Dick. Here are some key characteristics and information about the sperm whale. Sperm whales have a massive body with a bulky, rectangular-shaped head that can be up to 1/3 of their total body length. Their lower jaw is narrow and long, while their upper jaw contains a set of teeth in the lower jaw sockets. They typically have a dark gray or brownish-gray skin color, often with white or light patches on their underside. Adult male sperm whales are among the largest mammals in the world, reaching lengths of 49 to 59 feet or more. Females are generally smaller, with lengths of around 36 to 43 feet. Males can weigh up to 90,000 pounds or more, while females are significantly lighter. Sperm whales are found in deep ocean waters worldwide, from polar regions to tropical seas. They are known for their long-distance migrations, moving between feeding and breeding grounds. Sperm whales are known for their remarkable diving abilities. They use their large teeth to capture and consume their prey, but they do not chew their food. Instead, they swallow it whole. Sperm whales are highly social animals and often travel in family groups called pods. These pods typically consist of adult females and their offspring, while adult males are more solitary and may form bachelor groups. Pod members communicate using a series of clicks known as codas, which are believed to serve various social and navigational functions. The male sperm whales give birth to a single calf After a gestation period of about 14 to 16 months, calves are born underwater and are nursed by their mothers for an extended period, typically about 1 to 2 years. Female cows often stay with their mother's pod, while males eventually leave to join bachelor groups or become solitary. Sperm whales are classified as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They have faced historical threats from whaling, which significantly reduced their populations. While commercial whaling has largely ceased, sperm whales continue to face modern threats, such as entanglement in fishing gear, ship strikes, and marine pollution. Sperm whales have long captured the imagination of humans, and have played a significant cultural and literary role, particularly in stories like Moby Dick. They are also subjects of scientific research due to their unique biology and behaviors, and efforts are ongoing to protect and conserve these magnificent creatures in the wild. The American bison, often referred to simply as the bison or buffalo, is a large, iconic mammal native to North America. It is known for its massive size, shaggy fur, and historical significance in the cultural and ecological history of the continent. Here are some key characteristics and information about the American bison. American bison are large, robust animals with a hump on their shoulders and a massive head. They have a distinctive appearance with a shaggy coat of brown fur that can vary in color from light brown to dark brown. Both males and females have curved horns, although the horns of bulls tend to be larger and more robust. Adult bison can vary in size, but they typically measure around 7 to 11.5 feet in length, and stand about 4.5 to 6.5 feet tall at the shoulder. Bulls are generally larger than cows, with some individuals weighing up to 2,000 pounds or more. Historically, American bison range across much of North America from Canada to Mexico, and from the eastern Appalachian Mountains to the Rocky Mountains in the west. Today, their habitat is primarily limited to protected areas, national parks, and reserves. Bison are social animals and often form groups known as herds. These herds can range in size from a few individuals to hundreds or even thousands. During the breeding season, adult males may engage in competitions for access to females. Bison are herbivores and graze on a native grasses and other vegetation. They use their large, powerful heads to push aside snow in the winter to access food. Their grazing habits play an essential role in shaping the grasslands they inhabit. American bison were once hunted to near extinction during the 19th century, primarily for their hides and meat. However, concerted conservation efforts have helped to restore their populations. They are currently classified as near threatened by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Conservation initiatives focus on maintaining genetic diversity and protecting their habitats. American bison hold immense cultural and historical significance for indigenous peoples of North America. They played a crucial role in the subsistence, culture, and spirituality of many tribes. Bison are often associated with the American West, frontier history, and the symbol of the American prairie. Bison are keystone species in grassland ecosystems. Their grazing and wallowing behaviors create and maintain habitats that benefit a wide range of other species, including birds, insects, and plants. Their presence can enhance biodiversity in grasslands. Efforts to conserve and protect American bison have contributed to their gradual recovery, and they continue to be a symbol of North America's natural heritage. Bison populations are now found in national parks, wildlife reserves, and private ranches, contributing to the ongoing preservation of this iconic species. The pygmy goat, scientifically known as Capra egagris hircus, is a small and domesticated breed of goat. It is popular for its diminutive size, friendly temperament, and suitability as a pet or companion animal. Here are some key characteristics and information about pygmy goats. Pygmy goats are among the smallest domesticated goat breeds. They typically stand about 16 to 23 inches tall at the shoulder, and can weigh between 40 to 85 pounds. Despite their small size, they are well proportioned and sturdy. Pygmy goats have a compact and muscular body with a short neck and legs. They come in various coat colors and patterns, including solid black, brown, gray, and various combinations of these colors. They have a pair of small, upright ears, and like all goats, both males and females may have curved horns. Pygmy goats originated in West Africa, primarily in Cameroon. They were initially imported to Europe and North America in the mid-20th century, where they became popular as pets, exhibit animals in zoos, and for small-scale milk and meat production. Pygmy goats are known for their friendly and sociable nature. They are often kept as pets or companion animals because of their gentle disposition. They can be affectionate and enjoy human interaction. Their playful behavior makes them popular among families and pet enthusiasts. Pygmy goats are herbivores and primarily feed on a diet of grass, hay, and other vegetation. They may also be supplemented with grains or commercial goat feed. Fresh water should always be available to them. Proper housing for pygmy goats includes a shelter or barn to protect them from adverse weather conditions. They also need secure fencing to prevent them from wandering. Outdoor access to pasture or an enclosed yard is ideal for their well-being. Pygmy goats, like other domesticated goats, have a reproductive cycle and can give birth to one or more kids after a gestation period of approximately 145 to 155 days. They are known for their high reproductive rates, often having multiple kids in a single birthing. While pygmy goats are primarily kept as pets and for companionship, they can also be used for small-scale milk and meat production. Their milk is relatively high in butterfat and protein and can be used to make cheese and other dairy products. Additionally, their manure can be valuable as fertilizer for gardens. Proper veterinary care, regular hoof trimming, and vaccination against common goat diseases are essential for the health and well-being of pygmy goats. They may also require deworming and parasite control. Pygmy goats are cherished for their adorable appearance and friendly personalities. Their small size and manageable care requirements make them a popular choice among people looking to keep goats as pets or as part of a small-scale farm or homestead. The platypus is one of the world's most unique and intriguing mammals. It is native to eastern Australia, including Tasmania, and is known for its distinctive combination of features, including its duck-like bill, webbed feet, and egg-laying reproductive method. Here are some key characteristics and information about the platypus. Platypuses are small to medium-sized mammals with a sleek and streamlined body. They have a bill that resembles that of a duck, covered in sensitive skin, and containing electroreceptors that allow them to detect electrical signals produced by prey. Their fur is dense and waterproof, ranging in color from brown to dark gray on top, and lighter on the underside. Adult platypuses typically measure about 15 to 20 inches in length, with males being slightly larger than females. They have a flat, beaver-like tail that helps with swimming and storage of fat. Platypuses are semi-aquatic and are typically found in freshwater habitats, including rivers, streams, and lakes, primarily in eastern Australia. They are known for their burrowing behavior, and often create burrows in the banks of water bodies. Platypuses are primarily nocturnal and crepuscular, meaning they are most active during dawn and dusk. They are solitary animals and are known for their elusive nature. They are excellent swimmers and use their webbed feet to navigate in water. Platypuses are carnivorous and primarily feed on aquatic invertebrates, such as insects, worms, crustaceans, and small fish. They hunt underwater with their eyes and ears closed, relying on their bill's electroreceptors detect the electrical signals produced by the movements of their prey. One of the most unique features of platypuses is their method of reproduction. They are egg-laying mammals known as monotremes. The males lay 1 to 3 eggs at a time, which they incubate by curling around them. After about 10 days, the eggs hatch, and the mother nurses the hatchlings, with milk produced by mammary glands through pores in her skin. Platypuses are classified as near threatened by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face threats from habitat degradation, pollution, and alterations to waterways, which can impact their food sources. Conservation efforts are in place to protect and monitor platypus populations. Platypuses have long fascinated scientists and the public alike, due to their unusual combination of features. They are considered iconic symbols of Australia's unique wildlife. Platypuses have also appeared in Australian folklore and indigenous Dreamtime stories. The platypus is a remarkable and enigmatic creature, often referred to as a living fossil due to its primitive characteristics. It holds a special place in the world of biology and continues to captivate people around the globe with its charm and mysterious biology. Zebras are a group of African equids known for their distinctive black and white striped coat patterns. They are native to various parts of Africa and are among the most recognizable and iconic animals on the continent. Here are some key characteristics and information about zebras. The plains zebra is the most common and widespread species. It is known for its bold black and white stripes and can be found in a variety of habitats, including grasslands, savannas, and woodlands. Grizzly zebra is the largest of the 3 species, and is known for its narrower stripes and more mule-like appearance. It is primarily found in arid and semi-arid regions of East Africa. Mountain zebras are smaller than plains zebras, and have a more horse-like appearance. They are adapted to mountainous and hilly terrain in South Africa and Namibia. The zebras are characterized by their striking black and white stripes, which are unique to each individual. These stripes cover their body, including their face, neck, and legs. They have a short mane along their neck and a tufted tail. The size of zebras can vary by species, but in general they stand about 3.5 to 5 feet tall at the shoulder and can measure 7 to 10 feet in length. They typically weigh between 440 to 990 pounds. Zebras are adapted to a range of habitats, including grasslands, savannas, woodlands, and mountains, depending on the species. They are often found in areas with a consistent supply of water. Zebras are social animals that often gather in family groups known as harems. These harems are typically led by a single dominant male, known as a stallion, who mates with the females. Zebras are known for their strong herding instinct and often form larger groups for protection against predators. The zebras are herbivores and primarily graze on grasses. They have specialized teeth and digestive systems adapted for consuming tough, fibrous plant material. Zebras face predation from various carnivores, including lions, hyenas, cheetahs, and African wild dogs. Their stripes are believed to serve as a form of camouflage, and may help confuse predators in pursuit. While some zebra populations are relatively stable, others face threats from habitat loss, poaching for their skins and meat, and competition with domestic livestock for resources. Different species of zebras have varying conservation statuses, with Grevy's zebra being the most endangered of the three. Zebras are culturally significant in Africa, and are often featured in folklore, art, and traditional ceremonies. They are also a popular subject in wildlife photography and tourism, drawing visitors to national parks and reserves. Zebras are not only known for their striking appearance but also for their role in African ecosystems, where they contribute to plant seed dispersal and grazing dynamics. They are a symbol of the African wilderness and continue to captivate people worldwide, with their beauty and unique stripes. The bottlenose dolphin is one of the most well-known and widely recognized species of dolphins. They are members of the cetacean family, which also includes whales and porpoises. Bottlenose dolphins are known for their intelligence, friendly disposition, and playful behavior. Here are some key characteristics and information about bottlenose dolphins. Bottlenose dolphins have a distinctive appearance. They have a sleek, string-like body with a fusiform shape, which makes them excellent swimmers. They are typically gray in color, although their coloration can vary, from light gray to dark gray on their back and pale gray to white on their belly. They have a prominent, beak-like snout or bottlenose that gives them their name. Adult bottlenose dolphins can vary in size, but they generally measure between 8 to 12 feet in length, and weigh between 440 to 1,100 pounds. Males tend to be larger than females. Bottlenose dolphins are found in oceans, seas, and coastal waters worldwide. They are highly adaptable and can thrive in a variety of marine environments, including open ocean, coastal areas, bays, and estuaries. Bottlenose dolphins are social animals and often live in groups known as pods. These pods can range in size from a few individuals to several dozen or more. They are known for their acrobatic displays, which include jumping, riding the bow waves of boats, and performing flips and spins. Bottlenose dolphins are carnivorous and primarily feed on a diet of fish and cephalopods. They are skilled hunters and use a variety of techniques to catch their prey, including herding fish into tight groups. Bottlenose dolphins are known for their complex communication system, which includes a wide range of vocalizations, clicks, and whistles. These sounds are used for social interactions, navigation, and hunting. Female bottlenose dolphins typically give birth to a single calf after a gestation period of about 12 months. Calves are born tail first in the water and are nursed by their mothers for several months before transitioning to solid food. Bottlenose dolphins are not currently considered endangered, but some populations face threats from habitat degradation, pollution, bycatch and fishing nets, and boat traffic. Conservation efforts are in place to protect their habitats and reduce human impacts. Bottlenose dolphins have captivated human culture for centuries, and are often featured in mythology, folklore, and popular media. They are also a popular attraction for wildlife enthusiasts and tourists in many coastal regions, where people can observe them in their natural habitat through dolphin watching tours. Bottlenose dolphins are highly intelligent and inquisitive animals that continue to be the focus of scientific research and conservation efforts. They hold a special place in the hearts of many people around the world, and are cherished for their role in the marine ecosystem, and their ability to inspire a sense of wonder and fascination. The red deer is one of the largest and most well-known species of deer in the world. It is native to Europe, Asia, and North Africa, and is characterized by its impressive antlers and reddish-brown coat. Here are some key characteristics and information about the red deer. Red deer are large and robust mammals. They have a reddish-brown or chestnut coat, which can vary in color depending on the season and the individual. In winter, their coat often becomes darker and grayer. Both males and females have a light rump patch and a white tail. Adult red deer can vary in size, but they typically stand about 3.3 to 4.3 feet tall at the shoulder. Their body length, excluding the tail, ranges from 5.2 to 9.8 feet. Stags are generally larger than hinds, with some individuals weighing over 500 pounds. Red deer are adaptable and can be found in a range of habitats, including forests, woodlands, grasslands, and alpine meadows. They are known for their ability to thrive in diverse ecosystems. Red deer are typically crepuscular, meaning they are most active during dawn and dusk. They are social animals and often form mixed-sex groups outside of the breeding season. During the breeding season, stags establish territories and compete for access to hens. Red deer are herbivores and primarily graze on a diet of grasses, sedges, herbs, and woody vegetation. Their diet can vary based on seasonal availability. Breeding season, known as the frut, occurs in the fall. During this time, stags engage in elaborate displays, including vocalizations, posturing, and combat with rival stags. Females give birth to a single calf after a gestation period of about 8 months. Calves are typically born in the spring. One of the most distinctive features of male red deer is their antlers. Stags grow and shed their antlers annually. The size and complexity of the antlers can vary, and they play a role in sexual selection and dominance during the root. Red deer face predation from a variety of carnivores, including wolves, bears, and large felines. Their protective behavior, such as forming groups, helps deter potential predators. The conservation status of red deer varies by region and subspecies. In some areas, they are abundant and well managed for hunting and conservation purposes. However, in other regions, populations may be threatened by habitat loss and overhunting. Red deer have cultural significance in many regions, especially in Europe, where they are often associated with hunting traditions and folklore. They are also appreciated for their beauty and are a popular subject in wildlife art and photography. Red deer are important components of their ecosystems, contributing to the balance of plant communities through their grazing habits and serving as prey for various predators. Their adaptability and iconic appearance make them a valued species in the natural world. The giant panda is one of the most iconic and beloved species of bears in the world. Known for its distinctive black and white coat, the giant panda is native to China and is often associated with bamboo forests. Here are some key characteristics and information about giant pandas. Giant pandas are easily recognizable due to their striking black and white fur. They have a mostly white body with black patches around their eyes, ears, shoulders, and legs. They have round faces with black patches over their eyes, giving them a panda or bear cat appearance. Adult giant pandas are medium-sized bears. They typically measure about 4.5 to 6 feet in length and stand about 2 to 3 feet tall at the shoulder. Males are generally larger than females. Adult pandas can weigh between 150 to 330 pounds. Giant pandas are found in the mountainous regions of central and western China, where they inhabit cool, temperate bamboo forests. They are often associated with elevations ranging from 5,000 to 10,000 feet above sea level. Giant pandas are herbivores, primarily feeding on bamboo. They have a specialized digestive system and can consume large quantities of bamboo each day. While bamboo makes up the majority of their diet, pandas may also eat small mammals, birds, or other plant materials on occasion. Giant pandas are generally solitary animals. They are known for their slow and deliberate movements. They are excellent climbers and swimmers, and they can also dig and create nests. Pandas are most active during the morning and evening hours. Giant pandas are classified as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face threats from habitat loss due to deforestation, human encroachment, and climate change. Conservation efforts, including habitat protection and captive breeding programs, have been established to help conserve and protect this species. Female giant pandas have a limited window for reproduction, typically coming into estrus once a year for only a few days. Breeding is a complex process, and successful reproduction in captivity has been challenging. Cubs are born blind, hairless, and extremely small, weighing only a few ounces at birth. The mother is highly protective and cares for her cub for about 18 months before it becomes independent. Giant pandas are revered in Chinese culture and are often seen as a symbol of conservation and environmental awareness. They have also gained international popularity and are featured in numerous zoos around the world. Giant pandas are known for their charismatic and gentle nature, making them a favorite among wildlife enthusiasts and conservationists. Efforts to protect their natural habitat and increase their population through breeding programs have been crucial in ensuring the survival of this beloved species. The common vampire bat is a small, blood-feeding bat species found in parts of the Americas, including Central and South America. It is one of 3 species of vampire bats and is known for its unique feeding behavior, which involves feeding on the blood of other animals, typically mammals. Here are some key characteristics and information about the common vampire bat. Common vampire bats are relatively small with a wingspan of about 7 to 8 inches and a body length of 2.6 to 3.7 inches. They have a dark brown or grayish coat and a relatively short muzzle compared to other bat species. Common vampire bats are found in a variety of habitats, including tropical and subtropical regions, forests, grasslands, and caves. They are known for their roosting behavior in colonies, which can range from a few individuals to thousands. Vampire bats have a unique feeding behavior known as hematophagy, which means they feed on the blood of other animals. Common vampire bats primarily target mammals as their hosts, including livestock such as cattle, horses, and pigs. They locate their host by using echolocation to detect body heat in blood vessels, then make a small incision in the skin with their sharp teeth and lap up the blood that flows out. Their saliva contains anticoagulants to prevent the blood from clotting while they feed. The diet of common vampire bats is exclusively blood. They need to feed regularly to maintain their energy levels and often consume a small amount of blood in a single feeding session, usually less than an ounce. Common vampire bats are highly social and live in colonies that are typically led by a dominant male. They engage in cooperative behavior, sharing blood meals with other members of the colony through regurgitation. This social structure helps ensure that all bats in the colony have access to a blood meal. Female common vampire bats typically give birth to one pup each year. The pups are born with their eyes closed and are dependent on their mothers for nourishment and protection. They become independent as they grow and learn to feed on blood. The common vampire bat is not considered threatened or endangered, and is classified as a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. However, they can be considered pests in regions where they feed on livestock, as they can transmit diseases and cause economic losses in the agricultural sector. Vampire bats have long been the subject of folklore and myths due to their blood-feeding behavior. They have also been the focus of scientific research because of their unique feeding adaptations. While common vampire bats may evoke fear and fascination due to their feeding habits, they play a role in controlling populations of certain mammals and can help prevent the spread of diseases in some cases. Nevertheless, they can pose challenges to livestock farmers, and efforts to mitigate their impact on agriculture are sometimes necessary. The harbor porpoise is one of the smallest and most widely distributed species of porpoises. It is known for its distinctive appearance, small size, and preference for coastal waters. Here are some key characteristics and information about the harbor porpoise. Harbor porpoises have a sleek, torpedo-shaped body with a small, rounded head and no beak. They lack the elongated snout that is characteristic of dolphins. They have a dark gray to brownish-gray back and sides, with a lighter gray or white underside. Harbor porpoises typically have a dark mask around their eyes and a crescent-shaped dorsal fin. Adult harbor porpoises are relatively small, measuring about 4 to 5.5 feet in length and weighing between 110 to 155 pounds. Females are slightly larger than males. Harbor porpoises are primarily found in coastal and nearshore waters, including bays, estuaries, and inlets. They are known for their preference for shallow waters, making them well suited to these habitats. These porpoises are known for their shy and elusive behavior. They are often seen swimming alone or in small groups, although larger groups may occasionally form. They are skilled swimmers and are known for their rapid, jerky movements as they swim near the water's surface. Harbor porpoises are carnivorous and primarily feed on a diet of small fish and invertebrates such as herring, anchovies, squid, and shrimp. They use echolocation to locate prey underwater. Female harbor porpoises give birth to a single calf after a gestation period of about 10 to 11 months. Calves are typically born in the spring or summer and are nursed by their mothers for several months before transitioning to a diet of solid food. The conservation status of harbor porpoises varies by region, but some populations are considered vulnerable due to threats such as bycatch and fishing nets, habitat degradation, and noise pollution from human activities. Conservation efforts include measures to reduce bycatch and protect their coastal habitats. Harbor porpoises are found in the northern hemisphere, in coastal waters of the North Atlantic Ocean, North Pacific Ocean, and adjacent seas. They have a circumpolar distribution and can be found in a range of temperature and salinity conditions. Harbor porpoises face predation from larger marine predators, including sharks and some species of killer whales. They are also at risk of entanglement in fishing gear, which can lead to injury or death. Harbor porpoises are important members of coastal marine ecosystems and serve as indicators of the health of these habitats. Their small size and preference for nearshore waters make them accessible to researchers studying marine mammal behavior and ecology. Efforts to protect and conserve harbor porpoise populations are essential to maintaining the biodiversity of coastal ecosystems. Lemurs are a unique and diverse group of primates that are native to the island of Madagascar and the nearby Comoros Islands. They are known for their distinctive appearance, which includes large expressive eyes, a keen sense of smell, and a long bushy tail. Lemurs are considered some of the most primitive primates and are a crucial part of Madagascar's unique and endangered biodiversity. Here are some key characteristics and information about lemurs. Lemurs come in various sizes and colors, but they generally have a small to medium-sized body, with a pointed snout and a furry, bushy tail. Their fur can range from shades of gray and brown to reddish-brown, and some species have patches of white or other colors on their face or body. Lemurs vary in size depending on the species, but they typically measure between 5 to 18 inches in body length, with their tails adding an additional 5 to 25 inches. The largest lemur, the Indri, can weigh up to 15 pounds, while the smallest, Madame Bird's mouse lemur, weighs only about 1.2 ounces. Lemurs are primarily found in the forests of Madagascar, including rainforests, dry forests, and montane forests. Their habitat preference varies by species, with some lemurs inhabiting the treetops, while others are more terrestrial. Lemurs are primarily arboreal, which means they live in trees and are adapted for a life spent in a forest canopy. They are social animals and often live in groups known as troops, which can range in size from a few individuals to over 30 members. Lemurs have diverse diets, with some species being primarily herbivorous, and others including insects and small vertebrates in their diet. Many lemurs are known for their specialized feeding habits, such as bamboo lemurs, that primarily eat bamboo, or ciphacos that primarily eat leaves. Lemurs give birth to live young, typically one offspring at a time. Although some species can have twins, the mother carries the young lemur on her belly or back, and the infants are weaned, and become independent at varying ages depending on the species. Lemurs face significant threats due to habitat loss and fragmentation, hunting, and climate change. The International Union for Conservation of Nature lists many lemur species as endangered or critically endangered. Conservation efforts in Madagascar and around the world aim to protect lemur habitats and raise awareness about their conservation needs. Lemurs have captured the fascination of people worldwide due to their unique appearance and behaviors. They have become iconic symbols of Madagascar's natural heritage and are a popular subject for wildlife enthusiasts, researchers, and tourists visiting the island. Lemurs are a critical part of Madagascar's ecosystems, playing roles in seed dispersal and pollination of plants. They are also important subjects of scientific research due to their close relationship to primates, which includes humans. Efforts to conserve lemurs and their habitats are essential for preserving Madagascar's biodiversity and the future of these unique and endangered. The Fennec Fox is a small desert-dwelling fox species known for its distinctive appearance, including oversized ears and a sandy-colored coat. It is the smallest species of fox and is native to the arid regions of North Africa, including the Sahara Desert. Here are some key characteristics and information about the Fennec Fox. Fennec foxes have several unique physical features that make them easily recognizable. They are small with a body length of about 9 to 16 inches, and a tail that adds an additional 7 to 12 inches. Their most distinctive feature is their large ears, which can measure up to 6 inches in length, and help regulate their body temperature in the hot, desert environment. They have a sandy or pale yellowish-brown coat with a white underside and black-tipped tail. Fennec foxes are well adapted to desert habitats, and they are primarily found in the arid regions of North Africa, including the Sahara Desert, and parts of Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, Chad, Sudan, and Egypt. They inhabit sandy dunes, rocky deserts, and scrublands. Fennec foxes are primarily nocturnal, which means they are most active during the night. They are solitary animals and typically live in burrows or dens that they dig in the sand, or use natural crevices and abandoned burrows created by other animals. They are known for their agility and can climb and jump well. Fennec foxes are omnivorous but primarily feed on a diet of small mammals, insects, birds, and plant matter. They are also known to eat fruit roots and small reptiles. Fennec foxes have several unique adaptations that help them survive in desert environments. Their large ears not only help regulate body temperature, but also enhance their hearing to locate prey underground. They can tolerate extreme temperatures, both hot and cold, due to their ability to conserve water and withstand heat, as well as their dense fur that provides insulation. Fennec foxes typically breed once a year, with a gestation period of about 50 to 52 days. They give birth to litters of usually 2 to 5 kits, which are cared for by the mother in the safety of their burrow. The kits are weaned at around 70 days and become independent as they grow. Fennec foxes are not currently considered globally threatened, and their populations are relatively stable. However, they may face local threats such as habitat destruction due to urbanization and agriculture. In some regions, they are also hunted for their fur. Although such activities are illegal in many places, Fennec foxes are culturally significant in some North African and Middle Eastern traditions and folklore. They are also popular in wildlife education and as exotic pets in some regions, although the latter practice is subject to regulations and restrictions in many countries. Fennec foxes are charming and captivating animals that have adapted remarkably well to their challenging desert environment. Their endearing appearance, with those large ears and small stature, has made them a favorite among wildlife enthusiasts and those interested in desert ecosystems. The koala is a marsupial native to Australia and is known for its distinctive appearance, including a stout, bear-like body, round face, and large fluffy ears. Koalas are primarily herbivorous and are famous for their diet of eucalyptus leaves. Here are some key characteristics and information about koalas. Koalas have a unique appearance. They have a stocky body covered in soft, thick fur, which varies in color from gray to brown depending on the region. Their round face features a large black nose, large round eyes with excellent vision, and fluffy, rounded ears. Koalas have strong limbs with sharp claws, which are adapted for climbing trees. Adult koalas typically measure about 24 to 33 inches in length and weigh between 9 to 31 pounds. Males are generally larger than females. Koalas are found in eastern and southern Australia, primarily in eucalyptus forests, woodlands, and coastal areas. They are arboreal, which means they spend most of their lives in trees, and are highly adapted for this lifestyle. Koalas are specialized herbivores that primarily feed on the leaves of eucalyptus trees. They have a specialized digestive system that allows them to break down the tough, fibrous leaves and extract nutrients. They are known to consume leaves from a variety of eucalyptus species, each with different toxic compounds, which limits their diet and makes them highly selective feeders. Koalas are primarily solitary animals. They are most active during the night and spend much of their time resting and sleeping during the day. They are excellent climbers and use their sharp claws to grip onto tree branches. They communicate through vocalizations, including grunts and bellows, and through scent marking with glands on their chest. Koalas have a relatively slow reproductive rate. The males typically give birth to a single joy, which is carried in a pouch for about 6 months. After leaving the pouch, the joy continues to ride on its mother's back, and is gradually weaned over several months. The male koalas become sexually mature at around 2 to 3 years of age, while males mature slightly later. Koalas face several threats, including habitat loss due to urbanization, land development, and bushfires, as well as diseases such as chlamydia. Some koala populations are declining, leading to concerns about their conservation status. Koalas are listed as vulnerable in some parts of their range, such as New South Wales and Queensland. Koalas are an iconic symbol of Australia and are beloved around the world. They are often featured in tourism promotions and are considered a national treasure. Their unique appearance and seemingly placid behavior make them a popular subject for wildlife photography and conservation efforts. Efforts are underway to protect and conserve koala populations, including habitat restoration, captive breeding programs, and research into disease management. Koalas remain a symbol of Australia's unique wildlife and the importance of conserving their natural habitat. The North American porcupine is a large rodent known for its distinctive appearance, characterized by a coat of quills that cover much of its body. This species is native to North America and is the second largest rodent in the continent, after the beaver. Here are some key characteristics and information about the North American porcupine. North American porcupines have a stout, round body covered in a mixture of dark brown and white fur. What sets them apart are their approximately 30,000 sharp, barbed quills, which are modified hairs. These quills are interspersed throughout their fur, but are most concentrated on their back, sides, and tail. Contrary to a common myth, porcupines cannot shoot their quills, but the quills are easily dislodged upon contact with an aggressor. Adult North American porcupines typically measure between 24 to 40 inches in length and weigh anywhere from 12 to 35 pounds. Males are usually larger than females. These porcupines inhabit a variety of environments, including forests, grasslands, and deserts, from northern Canada down to the southwestern United States. They are highly adaptable and can thrive in different ecosystems, provided they have access to trees or suitable vegetation for feeding. North American porcupines are herbivores and primarily feed on the bark, leaves, twigs, and buds of trees and shrubs. They are known for their ability to climb trees and access vegetation that other animals cannot reach. Porcupines are primarily nocturnal, which means they are most active during the night. They are generally solitary animals, although they may tolerate the presence of other porcupines in their home range. They are slow-moving and have a waddling gait when on the ground. When threatened, they may raise their quills, make hissing or chattering sounds, and use their quills as a defense mechanism. Mating among North American porcupines typically occurs in the late summer or early fall. Females give birth to a single offspring, known as a porcupet. After a gestation period of about 7 months, porcupets are born with soft quills, which harden within a few days. They stay with their mothers for several months before becoming more independent. The North American porcupine is not considered a threatened or endangered species, and is classified as a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Their adaptable nature and wide distribution help protect their populations. Porcupines have been featured in Native American folklore and traditions. They are also sometimes considered a nuisance by people, due to their tendency to chew on wooden structures, such as cabins, fences, and vehicles. Efforts are made to manage conflicts between porcupines and human activities. North American porcupines play a role within forest ecosystems by helping to shape vegetation through their feeding habits. While they are generally considered harmless, it's essential for people to exercise caution and avoid close contact with these animals to prevent accidental encounters with their quills, which can be painful and difficult. The jaguar is a large and powerful big cat native to the Americas. It is known for its striking appearance, featuring a tawny or yellowish-brown coat covered in dark rosettes, similar to those of leopards but typically larger and more spaced out. Jaguars are apex predators and are renowned for their strength and agility. Here are some key characteristics and information about jaguars. Jaguars are the third largest big cat species in the world, after tigers and lions. They have a robust and muscular body with a head and face that appear relatively broad and short. Their coat features distinctive dark rosettes with a central spot in each rosette, on a background of tawny or golden fur. Some jaguars also have a melanistic coloration, which is caused by a genetic mutation, and results in an all-black coat with faint rosettes. Adult jaguars typically measure about 4.5 to 6 feet in body length, not including their tail, which can add an additional 2 to 3 feet. They stand about 2.5 to 3 feet tall at the shoulder. Males are generally larger and heavier than females. Adult jaguars can weigh between 100 to 250 pounds. Jaguars are found in a variety of habitats, including tropical rainforests, swamps, grasslands, and deciduous forests. They are highly adaptable and have been recorded in a range of ecosystems throughout their extensive range. Jaguars are known for their solitary and elusive nature. They are primarily nocturnal, which means they are most active during the night. They are skilled swimmers and are known to hunt in water, where they can prey on animals such as fish and caimans. Jaguars are also agile climbers and can pursue prey in trees. Jaguars are carnivores and have a diverse diet that includes a wide range of prey species. They are known to hunt mammals, birds, reptiles, and fish. Some of their preferred prey items include deer, peccaries, capybars, and tapirs. Jaguars are powerful and can deliver a lethal bite to their prey by piercing the skull or neck. The male jaguars typically give birth to a litter of 1 to 4 cubs. After a gestation period of about 93 to 105 days, the cubs are born blind and helpless and are cared for by their mother. They remain with her for about 2 years before becoming independent. Jaguars are classified as near threatened by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. They face threats from habitat loss due to deforestation and human encroachment, as well as poaching for their fur and body parts. Conservation efforts are in place to protect jaguars and their habitats. Jaguars have held cultural significance in the indigenous traditions of many regions where they are found. They are often revered as powerful and mystical creatures. In some cultures, jaguars are considered symbols of strength, agility, and protection. Jaguars play a vital role in their ecosystems as top predators, helping regulate prey populations and maintain the balance of the food web. Their conservation is essential not only for their own survival, but also for the overall health of the ecosystems they inhabit. The Bengal cat is a domestic cat breed known for its distinctive appearance, which resembles that of a wild leopard or ocelot. Bengals are the result of crossbreeding between domestic cats and the Asian leopard cat, a small wild cat species found in parts of Asia. Here are some key characteristics and information about Bengal cats. Bengal cats are characterized by their striking and exotic appearance. They have a short to medium-length coat with a background color that ranges from light cream to gold or orange. Their coat is adorned with distinctive spots or marbled patterns, which can be various shades of black, brown, or dark gray. Some Bengal cats also have rosettes, which are large, dark, and donut-shaped spots. Their face features a bold, expressive look with large, almond-shaped eyes and a relatively small, rounded head. Bengal cats are medium to large-sized domestic cats. They typically weigh between 8 to 15 pounds when fully grown. Males tend to be larger than females. Bengal cats are known for their active and playful nature. They are intelligent and curious, often displaying a love for climbing, exploring, and interactive play. They have a high energy level and require mental and physical stimulation to stay happy and healthy. Bengals can be affectionate and enjoy being part of the family, but may retain some independent traits. Bengal cats have a short, dense coat that is relatively low maintenance. Regular brushing can help reduce shedding and maintain their coat's health and shine. They are generally considered to be a hypoallergenic breed, but individual reactions can vary. Bengal cats are generally healthy, but they can be prone to certain genetic conditions, such as hip dysplasia and progressive retinal atrophy. Responsible breeding practices aim to minimize the risk of hereditary health issues. The Bengal breed was developed in the 1960s and 1970s through selective breeding efforts that introduced genes from the Asian leopard cat into domestic cat populations. The goal was to create a breed with the striking appearance of a wild cat, while maintaining a friendly and trainable personality. Ownership of Bengal cats may be subject to local regulations and restrictions, particularly in areas with stricter regulations on hybrid or exotic cat breeds. It is essential to research and understand the legal requirements for owning a Bengal cat in your area. Bengal cats should be bred by reputable breeders who follow ethical breeding practices. The breed is recognized by various cat registries, including the International Cat Association and the Cat Fanciers Association. Bengal cats are popular among cat enthusiasts who appreciate their unique appearance and active, engaging personalities. They require a dedicated owner who can provide them with the attention, mental stimulation, and physical activity they need to thrive as a member of the family. The eastern chipmunk is a small terrestrial squirrel species native to North America, primarily found in the eastern and central regions of the continent. These small striped rodents are known for their energetic behavior, cheek pouches for storing food, and distinctive markings. Here are some key characteristics and information about the eastern chipmunk. Eastern chipmunks have a compact, cylindrical body with a bushy tail. They are covered in soft fur, which is light to dark brown on their back and sides. Their most distinctive feature is the 5 dark brown or black stripes that run along their back and continue onto their face. These stripes alternate with white or light-colored stripes, creating a striped pattern. Adult eastern chipmunks typically measure about 5 to 6 inches in length, and have a tail that adds an additional 3 to 4 inches. They weigh approximately 2.5 to 4.4 ounces. Eastern chipmunks are adaptable, and can be found in a variety of habitats, including woodlands, forests, grasslands, gardens, and urban areas. They prefer areas with ample cover, such as fallen logs, rocks, and shrubs. Chipmunks are known for their lively and busy behavior. They are active during the day and spend much of their time foraging for food. Chipmunks are excellent climbers and are often seen scurrying up trees or onto rocks. They are solitary animals and can be territorial, particularly during the breeding season. Eastern chipmunks are omnivorous, with a diet that consists of a variety of foods. They feed on seeds, nuts, fruits, berries, fungi, insects, and small invertebrates. Chipmunks are known for their habit of collecting and storing food in their cheek pouches, which can expand to the size of their head. Chipmunks breed in the spring and early summer, typically producing 1 or 2 litters of offspring each year. After a gestation period of about 31 days, females give birth to a litter of 2 to 8 young called pups. The pups are born blind and hairless, but they grow rapidly and are weaned at around 4 to 6 weeks of age. Chipmunks communicate with each other through vocalizations, including chirps, chatters, and alarms. Their sharp alarm calls are used to alert other chipmunks to the presence of predators. Eastern chipmunks are not true hibernators, but undergo periods of torpor during the winter months. They retreat to their underground burrows, where they remain in a state of reduced activity, periodically waking to feed on stored food. Chipmunks have a variety of natural predators, including birds of prey, snakes, weasels, and small carnivorous mammals. Eastern chipmunks are an important part of their ecosystems as seed dispersers, helping to plant and propagate various plant species. While they are generally considered beneficial, they can sometimes become pests in gardens or urban areas when they feed on garden crops or dig burrows in lawns. Alpacas are domesticated South American camelids, known for their soft and luxurious fleece, calm temperament, and gentle nature. They are primarily raised for their high-quality fiber, which is used to create various textile products, including clothing and blankets. Alpacas are native to the Andes Mountains of South America, primarily Peru, Bolivia, and Chile. Here are some key characteristics and information about alpacas. Alpacas have a slender, llama-like build with a long neck and legs. They stand about 3 to 4 feet tall at the shoulder and typically weigh between 100 to 200 pounds. They have a soft, dense fleece that comes in various natural colors, including white, brown, black, and shades of gray. Alpacas produce 2 main types of fleece. Brocade fleece is dense, crimped, and fluffy, while Shuri fleece is long, silky, and hangs in locks. The fiber is prized for its softness, warmth, and hypoallergenic qualities. It is often used in high-end clothing and textile products. Alpacas are well suited to a range of climates and altitudes due to their origins in the high Andes. They are raised in various countries worldwide, including the United States, Canada, Australia, and Europe. Alpacas are adaptable to both cold and warm environments. Alpacas are known for their gentle and calm demeanor. They are social animals and are typically kept in herds, where they display a strong sense of community. Alpacas communicate through vocalizations, such as humming, and use body language to convey their feelings. They are prey animals and have a keen sense of awareness, often on the lookout for potential threats. Alpacas are herbivores and primarily graze on grasses and hay. They have a 3-chambered stomach, similar to other ruminants like cows and sheep, which allows them to efficiently digest fiber. They require access to fresh water and a diet rich in fiber to maintain their digestive health. Female alpacas, known as tucaya, have a gestation period of approximately 11 months, and typically give birth to a single cria, but can have twins occasionally. Males are called machos. Alpacas are known for their strong maternal instincts, and crias are usually up and running shortly after birth. Alpacas are not considered a threatened or endangered species. They are domesticated animals bred for their fiber, and are subject to the care and management of humans. Conservation efforts focus on maintaining and improving the genetic diversity of alpaca populations. To ensure the quality of their fleece, the primary use of alpacas is for their fiber, which is shorn annually and processed into various textile products. Additionally, alpacas are sometimes kept as pets or for their calm and therapeutic presence, particularly in animal-assisted therapy programs. Alpacas have gained popularity worldwide not only for their valuable fleece, but also for their amiable nature, making them a unique and endearing addition to farms and rural settings. Their soft, luxurious fiber is highly sought after in the fashion and textile industry, making alpaca farming an important economic activity in some regions. The aardvark is a unique and unusual mammal native to sub-Saharan Africa. It is the only species in its taxonomic family, Orangutan, and is known for its distinctive appearance, which combines features of various animals. Here are some key characteristics and information about aardvarks. Aardvarks have a somewhat peculiar appearance, often described as a blend of different animals. They have a stocky, bear-like body, a long snout, and large, rabbit-like ears. Their snout is elongated and tubular, ending in a small, pig-like nose. Aardvarks have a thick, protective skin that ranges in color from pale gray to pinkish brown. Their feet have large, powerful claws for digging. Adult aardvarks typically measure around 4 to 4.5 feet in length, with a shoulder height of about 2 to 2.5 feet. They can weigh between 110 to 180 pounds. Aardvarks are found in a variety of habitats throughout sub-Saharan Africa, including savannas, grasslands, woodlands, and scrublands. They are primarily nocturnal and spend the day in underground burrows to avoid the heat. Aardvarks are specialized insectivores and primarily feed on ants and termites. Their long, sticky tongue is ideal for capturing insects in underground tunnels. They can consume thousands of insects in a single night. Aardvarks have strong, muscular stomachs capable of digesting tough insect exoskeletons. Aardvarks are solitary animals and are known for their digging abilities. They use their powerful claws to excavate burrows, which serve as both their shelter and a place to find insects to eat. Aardvarks are generally shy and elusive, relying on their nocturnal habits to avoid predators. Aardvarks typically give birth to a single offspring, known as a calf. After a gestation period of about 7 months, the calf is born in the safety of an underground burrow, and remains with its mother for several months before becoming more independent. Aardvarks are not currently considered a threatened or endangered species. However, they may face localized threats, including habitat loss due to agriculture and urban development. Their populations are generally stable. Aardvarks have been featured in African folklore and are sometimes considered symbolic animals in various cultures. In some regions, their burrows are used as shelter by other animals, such as warthogs and hyenas. Once they are abandoned, aardvarks play an important ecological role in controlling insect populations, particularly ants and termites. Their unique adaptations make them well suited to their specialized diet and underground lifestyle. Despite their somewhat enigmatic nature, aardvarks are fascinating creatures that contribute to the diversity of African ecosystems.